Hello, welcome to Tabletop CP After Dark, and we are in the jungle, Far East, Chain of Command, the new book. We've been reading through it. We're still learning it, so we might make some mistakes. There's a lot to it, a lot of changes, a lot of cool stuff, but there is a lot. So we're running a little bit behind. We haven't even done the patrol phase. We've been talking through rules, talking through the mission. We're playing Roadblock mission. So Andre is going to be the Indian Army, Burma, 1943. So he's got a stack of patrol markers here, 4 of them. I got 4 patrol markers on the edge over here. I'm the attacking Japanese. He can not move any of his patrol markers backwards because I'm going to be getting a free jump off point after the patrol phase. After I place my normal 3 over there, I'll get one extra one 9 inches from his board edge with a roadblock. So I think it's kind of like a hammer and anvil thing. I've snuck around behind Andre, and I'm going to sneak in so I can deploy a single squad and 1 team from the roadblock. Everything else has got to come in from this way. So he's going to be kind of in this area. That's what we were just talking about. These are experienced jungle troops, so they really don't have any limit as far as how close they can deploy their jump off points from their patrol markers. Like the poor or inexperienced jungle troops, they have to have their jump off points within like 12 of the patrol marker. Like normal chain of command, anywhere within that triangle you can deploy, but if you're a poor jungle troop, you can't do that. So, but we're not poor, so we think, can just deploy as normal chain of command rules, which mean he could put his jump off points right back here next to my roadblock.
Which kind of defeats the whole purpose of the mission, and it's not within the flavor of the scenario at all.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. We'll see how it works out. Maybe he'll just deploy.
I'm gonna try and stay 18 inches off the edge with my deployment.
Yes, we got a ton of jungle. So jungle has tons of tons of rules for jungle. There's jungle fringe, so 2 inches. There's a 2-inch edge around all the pieces of jungle. That's pretty much like a tall hedge. You have to move up to it, stop, and then you have to use your whole activation to move in. You roll a d6, -1 or something like that, and then there's a chance you might not even be able to break into the jungle. But if your patrol jump off points in the jungle, then that's different. But pretty much experienced jungle troops turns it into just a regular game of chain of command as far as deployment. There's different rules for how far you can deploy from jump off points. Command radius is totally different. Junior leaders in jungle they have no command range. You have to be attached, touching the people that you're trying to command. And the senior leaders, I think, are like 6-inch range. So it changes a little bit. But we're going to try to keep all that straight. Hopefully, if some of you guys have read the book, you can help us out. That would be much appreciated. As far as the mission goes, Andre's going to he's got 6 force rating on me. I'm a +5. He's a -1. And then we rolled D6 plus 6, rolled a 10 on that. So he's going to have 16 support points, which is not easy to reach with the 1943 Indian support list. There's not a whole lot on it. So he's going to be bringing pretty much everything on the support list, I think. A squad, I think a Valentine tank. He can bring a Valentine tank. So yeah, like I said, we're way behind here.
Okay, I got my support.
We're still picking out support and stuff. I haven't even picked mine yet. We might as well do.
We should do the patrol phase.
Yeah, we should. Let's do the patrol phase.
Okay, you're up.
All right, let me just check the chat here. Okay, we got a few people here.
Hello,
Serenity.
hello.
Serenity now. Oh, Greg's here. Good. Have you read the rules yet, Greg? I hope. So many new rules since Stotzenberg. Yeah. There's a lot. There's a lot. Alexander Turnbull's getting some SNLF assembled. All right. So what we're going to do now is the patrol phase. Hopefully Greg will help us with the... all right. So I'm going to... Actually, let me go ahead and do the... Where's the camera at? Can you hand me that camera? Let me just do this real quick. I remember last time I did it out of order, so... All right, Andre's here. He's going to be the Indian troops defending that side. I'm the Japanese starting over here. He's got his stack of 4 there. Has to move forward. I got my 4 over here. We've already rolled support. Let's roll our force morale real quick, Andre. I think I get +1 to this because I'm Japanese. So I'm an 11.
And that'll make me a 9.
A 9.
9?
Yeah, I have a special rule, like for the Emperor or something like that. I get a +1 on that roll, as long as I have all my all my command dice and everything. Anyway, for support, Andre's getting 16 support points, which is crazy because the support list for the Indians is not, there's not like a lot of heavy duty tanks that cost like 8 or 9 points on it.
No, I mean, you wouldn't believe how many Valentines I'm bringing.
I think I do have 2 of them.
Really?
Yeah. I do have 2 Valentine tanks. So the Valentine we're looking at is the only tank that he can bring. That's it. But I mean, against the Japanese, that might be pretty damn good. So I'm going to get 10. It was D6 plus 6 support for the mission, and then the force rating difference of 6 gave Andre 16. This leaves me 10. So anyway, that's that. We're going to go ahead and do the patrol phase now. Okay.
If there's 2 Valentines,
I do have another Valentine. Well, no, it's like the close support. Oh, wait. Is this it? Is that the same thing?
like where'd the other one? It is identical.
Oh, man. That means I'm going to have to bring some AT of some type, I guess.
Hey.
Oh, there we go.
All Valentines.
All Valentines. I think that's A11, but so if you're bringing a Valentine, I definitely need to bring some kind of anti-tank gun or something. Because without it, I'm screwed.
Yeah. Well, you got satchel charges and all that kind of craziness too, but
yeah,
they're not
that
easy to deploy.
No, they're not the answer to all my problems. I don't by any means.
Well, I guess the good news on this is at least I'm not trying to root you out of bunkers.
That'll be the next time we play.
Oh God,
those bunkers are pretty badass though.
When
I was looking at them, it's like,
yeah,
it'd be really hard to take those things down.
Well, flamethrowers and satchel charges.
Flamethrower. That's always good against a tank, right?
That's how I remember it.
Oh, I could bring a Tapshire M3 Stuart light tank. So I could bring a tank.
You get to bring a Stuart and I don't.
You get to bring a Valentine. Stuart's a light tank. It's probably similar to the Valentine.
I'd actually rather have the Valentine, I think.
37, bring a 37 mil. Oh, I can bring tanks. The Hago. The Igo. The Chiha. The Hot
Chiha.
I'll have to bring my own tank.
I thought I was the Indians.
I'm bringing the tank too. Yeah, that's 4 points for the Chiha. Okay. I've got to bring one since you're bringing a bunch of tanks. So
A
the
bunch of
Chiha-
tanks. You didn't tell me I had 3 Valentine. Oh, it does say all Valentines on the bottom.
You can bring all of the Valentines in Burma.
All the Burma Valentines.
So I got 4 points left. Didn't expect this to turn into a tank battle, but I guess it is what it is, right?
Well, it's got a road.
It does have a road.
So does my tank have to come on
the road?
On the road?
Yeah, that's behind my roadblock. Yeah, that's weird. It does in the mission. It does say there's no limitations, like the attacker can't bring tank or nothing like that. So you'll just have to show up behind the road, I guess. I don't know. This whole mission seems. I mean, it's good in idea, but when you start looking at it, it's like if you bring a tank, you used to play right behind my roadblock.
I've got you outflanked.
Right. And then you just turn around and rush the edge and capture, and it's over.
Yeah. What if we added a road over to the board edge over there?
Added a road after the fact? Well, I'm going to bring a 0 attack too. So that could slow you down. I got 0s swarming the area. It's basically like a Stuka attack, except for it doesn't do any of the buildings. Which leaves me 1 point. Oh, and I think you get basically a free adjutant with one of your special rules.
Really?
Yeah. The VCO or some kind of VO something. Did you bring an adjutant?
I am now.
No, you don't have to. You get it for free.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll bring a jitter party. Or satchel charges. Are you bringing any wire? Minefields? Anything like that? So I should bring an engineer team?
You know, I'm not.
Okay, then I won't bring any engineers.
Yep.
I'll bring that jitter party just to try it out. It's basically a scout team that can do nothing but try to shut down a jump off point. They can't shoot. They can't do anything except threaten jump off points. So that's
So are we gonna try and ad lib something so I'm not outflanking you with my tank deployment?
Nope.
Okay.
We're gonna play it as is. Here's my jitter party. 3-man team.
Can't believe you brought a jitterbug to a tank battle.
The jitter butted. So jitter party, 0 attack, Chiha, and I'm gonna bring a Roos as well. Maybe I shouldn't bring the jitter party, because with the Roos I'm bringing, I think the satchel charge might actually be better. Might be better. Norburn's here. He's got nothing to do but watch TV, watch Tabletop CP in the middle of the night.
Well, when there's no cricket or rugby, yeah. What else would you do?
So I am going to bring a satchel charge instead of the jitter party. Instead of the jitter party. All right, you ready to do the patrol phase?
About 15 minutes ago.
We haven't even done the patrol phase yet.
So you got
3 free moves plus I go first. Yeah.
So you got the top 4.
We can just move as normal because we're experienced jungle troops. That doesn't affect us. So that's 3. Okay. And then now the patrol phase proper begins. I will do the first move in that. Here we go. Tank Killer Cruise. I was just reading
Killer
Greg's
Crew.
thing. Yeah, you're right. Maybe I will. Instead of the Chiha, maybe I could just bring a bunch of those. Because I am going to have something a little different. I might rethink. You're right. Let me look through my. What are they called? Tank Killer Crew guys called? What are they called? Man, you already got me locked down. Damn. Okay. I guess I'll be going this way now.
Since I can't.
Shit. I guess that's pretty much as far as I'm going to be going. Yeah. I don't really can't go anywhere anymore. That's it. That's the shortest patrol phase in the world.
Except I can just bring mine all the way up.
Yeah, go for it. Keep going.
Actually, if we stop it right here,
Tank Killer Teams.
then I've got to deploy back here.
That'll be right next to me. Tank Killer Teams. I don't even see that in the 1943.
So you're done, or am I?
I can't move. If I move any one, I'll be out of compliance.
Well, you could move this one.
I could move that one.
You could move that one over this way, and then you could bring this one around that way, right?
Is it my turn?
Well, you already moved one here. Or... I just locked that down.
Okay.
So did you move anything after
I'll just
that?
move. No.
Okay.
No, not yet. So I'll just move
So you
back
need to get that within 12, right?
within 12 and not within 12 here. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Good to go. Tank Killer Teams. What list are those on?
All right.
Because I don't see.
You're up.
I don't see them in the 1943 list. All right. Let's try heading back over this way. Okay. I'm not going to get too far, but at least better than nothing. Yeah, I don't have Tank Killer Teams. I'm looking. Theater Party. Satchel Charge. I got Satchel Charge. Bicycles. Yeah. No Tank Killer Team in this 1943 list. No, it's 43. The 43 Japanese platoon. That's that. So I pretty much can't move. I can move up. There. That's as far as I can go. I still need to find a roadblock of some type. What am I going to use for a roadblock?
Okay.
So that's that.
Yeah.
So
You could move that one up.
yeah, I'll move it up just to lock it. $1944. Oh, it's 43. If I said 44, I was mistaken. I've got to find a.
Okay.
So we're locked up. Okay. Let me grab a few markers. These will just be until we get done. Then we'll replace them with our patrol markers for visual purposes. So I guess I'll place first. Okay. Well, let's see. I can pretty much go into any jungle I want.
You can do
6
that
inches.
jungle or this jungle.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and this one I think is going to be on the edge. This one will be on the...
Actually, it'd be... Well,
I could get in the grass, huh? Yeah, I'll do that. I'll go grass. Cooney grass, so it's pretty much just soft cover. 10 feet tall, razor sharp grass. Yeah, so yeah, the VCO, that's what it is. Simon is that pretty much gives you the free. It gives you a free adjutant. The Viceroy's commissioned officer, most senior native officer in an Indian regiment. Yeah. 0 attack, yes. The 0 attack is going to be here.
so is there it's only going into the jungle, not coming out of it, that you stop on the fringe, or is it both?
I think it's both. In or out, yeah.
In or out.
Because you gotta get out.
Okay.
Yeah, so a junior leader, if you're in the jungle, the junior leader has to be in contact. There's no 6-inch command range. You have to be touching the squad that you're commanding. The senior leaders still have a 6-inch command range. And close combat doesn't start in jungles until you're within 2 inches of each other.
What do you mean by touching?
Like you have to be in part of the squad.
So 4 inches.
4. A junior leader has no command radius in jungle terrain. May only
So he's
influence
gotta
the
be
team or
within 1
sections
inch.
which they are attached.
So he's got to be within 1 inch of another model.
I guess
You
4
got to
inches.
keep them in cohesion, or
Well, attached in chain of command world is within 4, right?
right.
So,
But that kind of negates the whole thing they're saying.
right. No, that's typical. I mean, that's Lardy game right there. The words are used just they're.
You think I think I know what they're saying, but
I know what they're saying.
that's not what they said.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so I got one right here.
Okay. So my next one, I will put. I guess I'll be moving up this side of the board, or. So I got to be 6 inches behind. So I'll go into this jungle too. So I'm in the jungle there. Then I'll have one left. And then I'll get one free one down on that end. Wow. So you got 2 right next to each other.
So I'm for this one, the 2 closest are probably. So yeah, that's okay.
This is going to be on the edge. I don't really want to be on the edge, though. I guess it doesn't really matter because I'm going to have one back there. So I'll just put it back here. So I just have like a semicircle of jump off points. And then you got one left.
Actually, I could. catch the grass back here, couldn't I?
Yep, the Cooney grass. So just let me real quick read the Cooney grass here. So green dice. So if you're firing troops in the Cooney grass, you roll the green dice.
Okay.
Primary jungle. That's what this is, primary jungle. Cooney grass, long, sharp edge grass, 10 feet tall. Troops moving in Cooney grass are more easily engaged by enemy on higher ground. Has no, well, we'll say it doesn't have jungle fringe. Broken ground visibility in Cooney grass is 9 inches. On flat ground or 18 inches if the fire is on a different elevation. Unit and fired in Cooney grass is obscured in light cover. So it will be a green dice rolled for firing anyone in the grass. So I got my 3. You got your 3, which means I need to place the. So let's replace these with these. And then I need to find some kind of roadblock. What am I going to use for a roadblock? Do you have anything? You could just put a bunch of like crates and stuff. Oh, we can figure something out.
Cows.
Dead cows. All right, so let's start the roadblock.
There's a temple.
Barrels. What is it? Stack a bunch of shit up here. How about
An engine block?
an engine block? There you go. Throw that in there. Here's our roadblock. Right on the edge of the jungle here. And we're going to say this is hardcover, I guess? I mean, what? It's a roadblock.
It's a roadblock.
Okay. How about stacks and boxes on top of there? That's a pretty solid looking roadblock. I think that'll be good. So I'll have one on the roadblock as well. There we go. All right, stand back. I'm just doing this for film purposes. Get a little bit of solid shot of him at the end and hit stop. Yeah, sorry guys, we're kind of behind schedule here. Normally we're playing by now, but these are brand new rules, so it's took a little bit of discussion. And we're still not well. We're still not fully okay.
You're dragging your mic.
Dragging the mic.
You're micless.
So troll phase complete. So he closed me down very quickly. I mean, I was suddenly, hey, I can't go anywhere. So I'm pretty much stuck back here. This is where my patrol markers are. Then Andre's got 2 in this jungle here, 1 in the Cooney grass. So the Cooney grass is going to be soft cover obscured, so you have to roll the green dice if you're firing in this Cooney grass. I also get 1 back here on our makeshift Japanese roadblock. So I have 4. Andre's got 3. And I think that's that. So now we'll go over our plans. Okay, so you got your plan worked out. You got your list of supporters.
I'm still not totally clear on the rules.
So I'm bringing a satchel.
So the Vickers are really only 4 points?
That's what it says.
Or the Valentines, rather?
Yeah.
Okay. 4-point tank is usually not a real tank.
Let's look at the stats.
I mean, I think it might be an infantry tank, so it might be slow.
Let's see here. I'm going to turn our head sideways. Valentine Mark 11, Mark 2. Armor 6. That's pretty
AP
damn
5.
good. HE 1. So it's got
That's
shit
why,
HE.
and it's slow.
And it's slow. And it only has a coax MG. So no whole MG. Shit HE. But it'll be good at fighting my tank. I'm bringing a Chi-Ha tank. Let me just take a quick look at that in comparison. Can you write that down up there? Just so we don't have to keep looking it up.
What am I writing down?
The tank stats.
Okay, so the Valentine was, you want to...
Well, start with the Chi-Ha because I got that up here now. Armor 3. Okay. EP 6. HE 4. It's got a whole MG.
What was 4?
AP. I'm sorry, HE 4. EP 6. Average speed, whole MG, rear facing turret MG. But only armor 3, which is crap. And let me find the
6, 5, and 1, if I remember, on the Valentine.
Yeah, armor 6 on a Valentine. That seems like a lot, man. That's like a Sherman.
Well, it's their
5-1.
heavy infantry support tank.
Mm.
That's why it's slow, because they didn't want to. It didn't.
You want to?
It had to go at infantry speed. It just cruises along with the boys.
All right, so this is going to be. Sorry for the slowness of this game. Anyone who's watching, we're going to be looking at the rules a lot just because we're going to try to get it right. But I just want to go over this 0 attack with Andre real quick. I am bringing the 0 attack. So it's a variation of the pregame bombardment. Any allied troops wishing to deploy in the first turn must roll a d6 see if they arrive. So you don't have any anti-aircraft guns or anything?
Well, you didn't tell me
I didn't tell you
them before I made my list.
Well, that's because I wanted to be a surprise.
Well, surprise, I got 6 barbed wires.
Any unit rolling a 1 has been temporarily dispersed and cannot deploy. So any unit that comes in, rolls a 1, they're dispersed. They have to wait till the next turn. If you roll a 2 or 3, do not deploy, but may. So it's basically a pregame barrage on a 2 or 3. If you roll a 4, it comes in with 4 shock. If you roll a 5, it comes in with 3 shock. If you roll a 6, it comes in with no shock. So you have to roll a 6 to. So 1.
So how often does this happen?
Just people that any unit that tries to come in on the first turn.
So if I don't come in the first turn,
not phase, the whole turn.
Oh.
So unless someone rolls a 666 at the beginning, like is not.
Go for it,
It's
Travis.
never happened.
Bail me out.
Bail
me out.
2 or 3 is let's say pregame barrage effect. You try the next phase. 4, you show up with 4 shock. 5, you roll in with 3 shock. And the 6, you just come in normal. So it's not nearly as bad as the Stuka attack.
But if that's happening the whole first turn.
Yep.
Because the Stuka attack was just the first 2 phases, wasn't it?
No, it was. I think it was basically the same as this. It's just that it would blow up buildings and all kinds of stuff.
I seem to remember it not lasting near as long. Or it only hit twice, maybe.
I don't remember exactly. So we ready to do our plans?
We got to come up with plans.
Yeah. So let's think about a plan here for a minute.
Shouldn't we have had a plan before we?
Probably. We're doing this all. Well, you guys are.
My plan is to get off the board.
Yeah. So you got to clear this thing and get off the board. I can do my plan first if you want.
Whatever works for you.
I'll do my plan first.
All righty.
We'll start with the Japanese plan. So I had 10 points. So I'm bringing a Rus, all war Rus, the Scouts Rus. So pretty much, if I deploy a scout team, they can become a jump off point. So my plan here is the squad that I deploy here, hopefully everything goes well, they will be detaching a scout squad who will come into this jungle or that jungle, whichever way, and they will become a jump off point. So that's just kind of a sneaky way to get past the rule of only one squad and one team off of that. It is 2 points. So that's 2 points. I'm bringing a Chiha tank. Not great. Armor-wise, only 3. But I know Andre's bringing 2 Valentine tanks. So I need some kind of armor. I'm going to bring a 0 attack. So it's kind of like a watered down Stuka attack from the 1940 book. It only affects people when they try to come in on the first turn. So on the first, if you roll a 1 on the first turn, you're at that squad or that unit is dispersed. They can't come in till the next turn. If you roll a 2 or a 3, they have to wait to the next phase to try again. If you roll a 4, they do come in, but they have 4 shock. If you roll a 5, they do come in, but they have 3 shock. If you roll a 6, they just come in as normal. So it'll be a way to slow him down. And unless he rolls a 6, if they do come in, they'll have shock and stuff on them, which I'm going to need that because these tanks are going to come in right behind me. So yeah, it doesn't say any kind of limitation about what kind of support either side can bring in the mission. So tanks, they come in on the road. The line of communication for the Indians is here. I'm going to be right there. So it's going to be interesting. So I'm hoping that the 0 attack will help me with those tanks. Then my last thing is going to be a satchel charge, which I will give to one of the units over here because they're going to be closest to the tank. Other than that, I'm going to try to get my knee mortar squad firing as soon as possible and probably just push up that way with the rest of the troops and try to pin him down because he has to get off the board to win. So if I can tie his units up somehow, that's only going to be beneficial to me. So it's interesting. It's a totally different type of chain of command game than we've ever played, which is good because we played a lot of chain of command, so it's good to freshen it up a little bit. So anyway, that's my plan. We'll see how it works out. Yeah, for what it's worth, that's my plan. Oh, wait. So the tank killer teams are a Rus? Oh, man. Oh, damn. Here you go, Andre. Apparently the tank killer teams are a Rus.
What?
A ruse.
They don't really exist, huh?
No, they do, but I have to pay for them as a ruse.
Oh.
Here's your point. I don't know if you need this pointer or not.
I don't know either.
Let me look at the ruses. Maybe I change. I have to pull a ruse and change my stuff at Spirit of Bushido. Here we go. Late War Rus. Suicide anti-tank teams. Oh, you have to play a whole chain of command dice. Huh.
All right. The Indian plan.
At the cost of 1 chain of command dice, the player may send 1.
For me, a lot of it's coming down to the support. So with 16 points, I had a bunch to buy.
So you got out of the squad.
I picked up 2 Valentines, which turns out they're not fabulous.
Roll 1d6 per man, or
in
rolls
terms of
6
tanks, but for 4 points, they should.
Those are long odds.
They're slow.
You're lowering
they
the
have lousy HE and only 1 machine gun.
At the same time as me. I'm just reading
through
this out loud.
Heavy duty tank. So I'm thinking tank shock could be a real thing if I can get enough
with a 4 AP.
Get some pins out there. So tank shock could be cool. Anyway, it might keep Travis moving around a little bit if maybe I can clear him off the hard cover. We'll see about that. So I'm over in the grass and up in the jungle. I've also got I've got 2 entrenchments. I've got a Vickers 50 cal. So, well, I guess it's not, is it a 50 cal? Anyway, I've got a Vickers. And I've also got a pregame barrage. So I'm going to try and, get in place and make my push before Travis really has a chance to do much. I'll try and move 1 tank up to counter the Chiha, the 2nd tank to help clear out as I make my push on the objective. And not really sure. I tried to get my jump off points so that I could deploy out into the open and move quickly, not having to deal with the thick edge of the jungle. So yeah, I'd like to. I'm thinking the Vickers will probably be in one of those entrenchments, but we'll see. Targets of opportunity here, and it's just how much is Travis gonna put behind me, and how much of it is gonna go into the roadblock. So, and how much can he get out with the pregame barrage? So he's not going to be able to sit back. Not that I think he'd want to, but we'll see. I mean, if he goes all in with his forces here, then if I can take out his Chiha, well, he's probably going to have some satchel charges too, though. Yeah, I don't know how effective my tanks are going to be, but yeah, I'd like to have a more cohesive plan, but it's really going to kind of be, I think I'm really just kind of winging it in terms of just applying pressure and continue applying pressure till something, an opportunity occurs or something breaks. We'll see how that works.
All right, I'm done. I was talking about.
I'm not done, but I can't understand why we keep playing lardy games that make no sense.
Because the fans demand it.
Well, and because we enjoy it, but howdy from Oklahoma.
Yeah, that's Dave.
Well, hello, Dave.
So yeah, I did the Tank Hunter team. I looked at it. It's kind of, you have to use a full chain of command point. You have to use guys from a squad, and then you have to roll 6 to hit with it, and then it's only an AP4.
Ooh,
so it's not super great.
No.
I'll just stick with the satchel charge. All right, here we go. Ready?
No, but let's do this.
Turn the lights on.
Lights.
Sorry about talking over these portable mics. All right. Okay, so plans are done. We start off with the Japanese. So the green dice, this is if we're shooting at things in obscured targets in jungle, kuni grass, whatever. And the blue ones will be the command dice. So we're starting off with
2 chain of command points.
All right. That'll
and
be
all your little teams.
And 1, 1, 2.
You can bring in a senior leader.
I could. Tanaka, you ready? Man.
Just like plan said.
Man the roadblock. Tanaka by himself on the roadblock. All right. Let me start the recording. And that's going. Let's get the camera. So, all right. What do I want to do here? I have no idea.
Stick with the plan.
Stick with the plan. I guess
I should. If you tell me what your plan is, I can assist you.
I guess I should deploy from the roadblock.
Okay, Tanaka.
Tanaka from the roadblock by himself.
Is that? No, that's the same camera. Okay.
Same camera.
Look different to me for some reason.
No, it's the same. All right, here we go. I'm going to deploy a squad from the roadblock. Because why not? That's what they're here for. Let's hope no tanks show up behind us.
What are the odds?
What are the odds a tank shows up right behind us? Pretty good. Well, we'll see if they get through the zero attack.
Well, so doesn't four shock or 3 shock kill a tank?
Yep. So yeah,
So if I try and bring a tank in, it's just going to die.
it could. He could run off. Yes. Yeah. You're right. That's how the zero attack's good. That's going to help me. All right, here we go. Okay, so I brought a squad in. I made a 3. So I'll put them on Overwatch. What the hell? But we are right by the road. But the zero attack should make Andre
Totally
think twice
negates the
about the tanks.
ability to bring in a tank.
Yeah, because if he rolls a 4 or a 5 to bring the tank in, they don't come in because then their crew bails because the zero is strafing them and they freak out. But anyway, I brought in a squad and I still have a 1 left. I don't have anything that can activate on a 1 though. So that's it. So it's your phase, Andre. A couple senior leaders, and he does get a free
Adjutant.
because he's got the viceroy officer guy. So basically, it's a free adjutant. And then what'd you roll? 2, 3, 4, 4. Okay. So do you want to brave the zero attack?
Well, so it's basically 33% chance of just instantly dying.
With the tank, yes.
Not real great odds.
That's why I had to bring the zero attack. Finn is in the house. Soon to be scratching to leave. Good day from sunny Queensland, Australia, says Scuda. Because Lardy games are the bomb. That's why, Andre.
So
that's why we're playing.
Can you see me here? Or
are you going to deploy?
Yeah, I'm going to deploy over here.
Shoot. Here, I'll change to 2 and adjust. You'll have to adjust the camera. So there's less floor, more table. There you go. Let's see. What was I looking at? Oh, I'm going to make sure we were recording on the. Yep, we're good. So this is just a squad coming in. Don't forget, you got to roll for the zero attack, Andre.
Oh. How could I forget that? And
roll a 6.
A 4.
Coming in with 4 shock.
4s are good, right?
Is that 4 shock per team or is that 4 shock per squad? Let me look. Any unit rolling a 1. A unit. So I guess the whole squad shares the 4 shock.
So 2 and 2.
Yeah. Man, we've already been live streaming for an hour. We barely got started. We barely started the game.
I'm deploying.
Playing your first squad.
So is it 6 inches or off the?
Yeah. Yeah, Cooney grass is not jungle. This is why I took all these notes the other day. Just let me see here. Experienced jungle troops. So you do have to have a. We'll just put this here. This will be your line of communication marker there.
So you can capture my line of communication marker and end the game.
No, it doesn't end the game. It's a bad thing.
But it's a continuing bad thing, right?
I think at the end of every turn you roll that thing. So it's not like you roll every phase or anything like that.
Huh.
Can ambush. Yeah, I think road is possible. I'm just looking at my notes here.
Is there a different place we can hook your battery up?
Yeah, I can put it over here.
I'm going to be
it
back and
charged
forth
up?
there a lot.
Okay. So that's it. That's a 3.
I'm going to bring a senior leader. So does he?
He doesn't take shock.
Because he's not a unit, right?
Well, they don't take shock either. But you still have to. He might be dispersed, or if you roll 1 or 2, he can't come in. So he can come in. Okay.
Okay. And
then he can pull shock. There you go.
He can pull 4 shock?
Roll 3. He can pull 3 shock.
That's almost as good, isn't it?
Yeah, it takes care of that.
Yeah. No, that's huge. And
he didn't make it any. That would suck. So that's a 2 and a 4.
And the 3. So.
Oh, I screwed up. Oh, well.
So we can see 12 inches in the jungle?
Yeah, primary jungle, yes. If we're both in it.
And if we're not in it?
I think it's 4 inches visibility. Or it's got that jungle fringe, right? So that might even be... Oh, man, there's so many things to try to remember.
So we should probably just consider the jungle fringe right on the edge just to keep things simple.
Yeah. Trying to remember all these old things.
So the 2-inch fringe.
The 2-inch fringe.
So can you? So from the 2-inch fringe.
I don't know. I have to look at it real quick. I'm gonna charge my phone up. It's. Come on. Let me pull up the rule book again. It's bringing flashbacks of Octoon Panzer when we were just going through the rules nonstop. Jungle Fringe. Where is that? I'm guessing you can't see through it.
So the fringe blocks line of sight?
A unit that is in Jungle Fringe can see and will be visible to any unit that has line of sight to the fringe. A unit in Jungle Fringe is always obscured target and hard cover. So if you're on the 2-inch edge of the forest,
you're always in hard cover, whether you move or not.
Right. Unless the green dice drops you down a level. Got all this?
Yeah. I'm 100% here. Man. So do I want to get in a shooty war with
Yes. We got to get this game moving.
Okay.
Don't
All
forget
right.
to roll your 0 attack dice.
Okay. 0 attack dice.
Coming in with 4 shock.
Crazy.
And you can bring another senior leader in, right?
Maybe.
Try to. Are they coming in the jungle fringe?
That's affirmative.
I need one of your squads to get dispersed.
My senior leader made it in.
So pretty much
And
the 0 attack had no effect. 1 shock.
2 shock
2 shock.
so far. Well, and it's kept me from bringing a tank in.
Yeah, that's the main thing. That's the main thing.
All right, so firing on your group. So how many shots on my machine gun?
So the Bren gets 6 shots.
6 shot Bren.
Yep.
And then every rifle
Every rifle gets 1.
except the Bren carrier.
The Bren crew don't fire. So you have 6 rifles, 7 rifles with the with the platoons or squad.
So
leader.
there's 2 guys with the Bren.
1 guy. There's three guy in the Bren team.
Okay.
3-man Bren crew.
Okay.
So
the rifles,
6 rifles plus 1 for the junior leader.
So the 3 guys on the Bren team get 6 shots.
Yep.
Okay.
So 13 shots.
All right.
You get 13 shots. So let me just roll them in right there. And over 18, so needing 5s. Did I go over that? I don't think I've gone over that one yet.
Maybe not.
All right, so Andre's brought a couple of sections in. So that section came in the Cooney grass over there. They did come in with 4 shock due to the 0 attack, but he was able to bring his platoon sergeant in through the 0 attack, no effect there, and he removed 3 of the shock. He did the same thing over here with this squad. He brought them in. They also took 4 shock coming in, but he brought his lieutenant in who took 3 shock off. So he is going to fire at the guys. We're saying hard cover for the roadblock. Needing 5s. 3 hits.
1, 2, 3.
3 hits. All right. I'll just use 3 of your dice. So I'll put 2 on the rifle team and 1 on the machine gun team. So the rifle team, nothing. Machine gun team, nothing. Not a damn thing. The roadblock stops all the bullets. And I am on Overwatch, so I will return fire. So they're in the jungle fringe, which is hard cover. So there's a 2-inch band around all the jungle that is hard cover. And it's hard to get in and out of the jungle through it as well. But he's in it, so he will be in hard cover. Maybe. I got to roll the green dice, though, right?
Oh.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. I get 16 shots back at you. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Hey,
You get 3 more shots than me?
That's convenient. The squad, I have more guys.
Yeah.
More guys in there.
So if the green dice,
if it's a 1, you're in hard cover.
I'm already in hard cover.
So then no change. It's only if it's a 6. If it's a 6, it drops you down a level.
So if you're already in hard cover, maybe that's where I saw that it changes it to you can't see me.
Oh God, we're never gonna get done with this game. We're gonna be here till midnight. Where did you see that from? Where did you see that?
Don't remember. I just remember seeing something about. I thought I saw something with the green die and not being able to see a unit.
Let me look at the green dice. Yeah, maybe this wasn't the best game to live stream. It's going to be just us going through the book constantly. Green dice, command ranges. Oh yeah, if it's in hardcover or better, it cannot be seen or is hit and is unseen. So if I roll a 1, I can't see you. If the green dice rolls a 1, I can't see you.
Okay.
If the green dice rolls a 6, then you're in light cover. All right.
Of course.
Okay, so the green dice is in here with my 16 shots. So since he's in hard cover, if the green dice rolls a 1, nothing happens because I can't see him. If the green dice rolls a 6, he's instead in soft cover.
Oh,
it's not. It's a 2. So no change. But I did only get 1, 2, 3 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits on you.
Oh, sure. You get more than I did.
I got 1 more.
You had to one up me.
So 2 each. 1 on each. You got a rifle and a Bren team.
Okay. The rifles are black.
Okay.
Nothing.
So ineffective.
So
both ways.
We effectively exchanged fire.
We ineffectively exchanged fire. Is that it? I think that's all your dice. Okay.
That's everything.
Back to the Japanese. All right. Well, that wasn't too bad. We'll remember. We'll remember.
Damn.
Hopefully. There is a lot of. Damn it! What did I do? Am I screwing this up? All right, Japanese. Another chain of command point.
And your senior leaders are coming in.
And my senior leaders. I do have 2 senior leaders. And a 3. So 2 4s and a 3. Okay. I will use the 3. Wait, let me look yet again into the rule book. I might use one of my ruses here, or my 1 ruse that I brought. This is Japanese Empire. How do you form a scout team? Spirit of Bushido scout team. Oh, it has to be a Japanese senior leader. Oh, so I have to have a senior leader over there. You may order a 3-man scout team to detach from 1 squad. This may happen during the game if the team is within its command range, or the team may be deployed onto the table if the leader has not been. Oh, so I can just deploy it.
Wow.
Well, that's cool. So I'm going to make a 3-man scout team out of one of these. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a man from each of these knee mortars, and I'm going to make a scout team out of them.
Wow.
And I can deploy one more team from that one back there.
You can only deploy 2 teams back there?
I can deploy 1 squad and 1 team. That's it.
Oh.
Yeah.
And here I thought your plan might be to just deploy everything back here.
Well, we'll see. I got a little ruse up my sleeve.
You're wearing short sleeves, Travis. Talk to me.
I'm wearing them on my sleeve. I'm wearing it on my sleeve. Yeah, so let me bring my camera around. I'm going to use that one to deploy a scout squad. Now we'll see the full power of the ruse because I have
using the one.
Using the one.
What one?
I don't have a one.
No.
Oh, then I guess I can't do that. Damn, it was so set up so perfectly.
You got 2 4s.
Damn it. So then I would have to bring in my scout, my senior leader, and do it that way.
Yeah.
God dang it. That's some shit. Damn. Damn it. I hate looking through the book constantly. Scout team may deploy or activate on a command dice roll of 1. Or activates. So that's if you buy a scout team. Wait, but my senior leader was going to bring him in. But I guess I still need a 1, right? I can't use the 4 for that?
I don't know. If it's an action off the senior leader, activating the senior leader, if he's doing it.
I still need a 1.
You'd need a 4 and a 1 to do it?
No, I think I just need a 1. God dang it. Where the hell was that? Force morale. Where did I see that? Oh, God. It's demoralizing. I've looked through the book freaking a million times. Where the hell is it? I just where did I see that? I just saw it. Hand grenades, smoke grenades, inferior senior leaders, force morale. God dang it. Didn't I just read that somewhere? Pin troops, fortifications, demolitions, command ranges. I cannot find it now. Where the hell did it go? Using the lists. Seriously, I was just reading it. Where the hell is it? Japanese, maybe? Is it down here somewhere? Scout teams may deploy or activate on a command dice roll of 1. Oh, man. I don't know where I saw that. I just won't do it. I can't spend the rest of the night looking for it. So I guess I won't do that. I could bring a leader in with them and order them to do it, though. So I'll probably do that.
Okay.
I'll bring in my inferior senior leader.
And I should have mentioned my pregame barrage, I guess.
Oh my God. Yes, you should have. Okay, well, we can't go back now on those guys.
No.
But I can roll for the senior leader. He's not coming in. All right, well, never mind then. That was a waste of 15 minutes. Oh my God. It's definitely a game we should not have live streamed.
Well, leave
It's
that
to the 5-hour
game.
So a 4. So I blew the 4. I have another 4 though. I'll try to bring another one in. How about that? He's coming in. So I'll bring Tanaka in over here with them.
And the update of one of the riflemen can shoot on my Bren team.
What? Why is that?
Just a comment on.
Oh, okay. All right. You remember that. So Tanaka, can you hit 2 on that? Okay, so Tanaka is going to come in here. He made it through the pregame barrage. Woohoo! And then I'm going to order a scout team to break off.
So you are doing it.
So that's a 4. That's a 4. Yes, I am doing it. I'm doing it the hard way. The way I wanted to do it was to offboard, just deploy them, but I can't do it that way. So,
but since you had 2 4s,
I had 2 4s. So one way or another, we're doing it.
One way or another. He's gonna.
They're gonna come from the
bring
squad.
Bring them one.
So they're gonna do a move that way.
Scout team.
Yeah, we'll just run their ass. 5, 6, 7, 8. So they're gonna run. They're making a 3-man scout team. Some of these guys have. They don't have SMGs. I just didn't have enough guys, so I just put some SMG guys out there. Okay, so there's that. Now I have a 2 and a 3. I am going to use my ruse scouts. So for time to use a ruse. I am using. So I paid 2 points for the scouts out ruse.
Okay.
So 3 chain of command points, which I happen to have, right? I can use them as a jump off point.
During the current phase.
Yep. So I can now deploy a squad off of them.
Wow. Okay. I was wondering what the hell you were doing. It's like, so do they each have satchel charges with a 16-inch radius or something?
Yes. So I will deploy another squad back here off of them, and I will burn my 3 chain of command points to do this. I was wondering if I was going to ever get this to do this, but it happened right away, which is good. It's good for the video. The live stream,
do it for the video.
The edited version will be cool. The non-edited version, maybe not. So I'm going to deploy the next squad. And these guys, I did buy 1 satchel charge. So these guys will have a satchel charge with them. And I will put a guy with a satchel charge in the squad. Just so we can remember.
That would be helpful.
There's a lot of dudes. A lot of dudes. This isn't even all of them. There's supposed to be more. I just don't have enough guys. So that's how you use a ruse. And my satchel charge guy, where is he? Here we go. The guy with the bonsai thing on his head.
And tanks can't move into jungle, can they?
I don't think so. I don't know. I didn't read that part, or if I did, I don't remember.
Well, it depends on how we classified the jungle, because they had different classes of jungle, but.
All right, guys. Well, there you go. That's how you use a ruse. And that's how you get by the rule of only 1 squad deploying from that back jump off point.
And that's why you weren't worried about 2 tanks coming in behind you.
Yes. So, all right. Okay, here we go. So you may notice that I now have a second squad back here, when at the beginning of the video, I clearly said you can only deploy 1 section from this jump off point. But what I did, oh, by the way, Andre had a pregame barrage he never mentioned. So
you rolled it for these.
They got a freebie.
Guys?
Do they have to roll it too? Okay. Well,
Well,
yes, I guess so. Yes, you're right. Ah, I can't take it no more, Andre. I literally cannot take it anymore.
Oh, they didn't come in?
They didn't come in.
Oh, shit.
After
I
all
thought
that.
they did.
After all that. You know what? They're coming in. I don't give a shit. We got to get this game moving, man. We don't got all night here. We do not have all night to we go almost 2 hours and we're barely in the second fucking phase. They're coming in. If you're watching this, we're cheating a little bit, but my battery is dying. I got to start over here. They're coming in. I don't care. We're going to just say they came in. All right. We'll start that over again. Okay. So you may notice that there's a squad in here. Andre did mention there was a pregame barrage. So they came in through it because he didn't mention it. So we're not going to re-roll that. One of my inferior senior leader tried to make it in. He couldn't. Tanaka did. So he came in. He formed a scout team. They ran over here. And I paid 2 points to use the Ruse Scouts Out, which allows them to act as a jump-off point with 3 chain of command points, which I just happen to have 3 chain of command points. Thus, these guys deployed off of them. So now I have 2 squads back here when the rules say you can only bring 1. So that's how the Japanese ruse works.
Woohoo!
We're able to cheat the system. Yes. So anyway, yeah, we got 2 squads, and this squad has a satchel charge. So this, where is he? Here he is. So he is satchel charge in here because I know there's tanks.
How come it's got a red cross on it?
I don't know. So he can sneak up on you better. You think he's coming to fix you. Anyway, so that is 2 4s. 1 didn't make it through the barrage. A 3. Did I use a 3 for something?
You used
the
3 to
to
bring
bring
them
these
in,
guys in.
and you still got a 2.
And I got a 2, so I could bring another squad in or try to. Okay. I'll try to bring another squad in. We got to get moving here. So I will try to bring a squad in with the 2. They will come in. So I got to come in. They can't go back there.
Why not?
Or could I? Another one? Just put my whole platoon back there? I wasn't planning on doing that. But I guess I could, right?
Yeah.
Suddenly the whole platoon is back here. I kind of would like to have some guys over here, though.
It would probably make it a lot
There's
more
got to be a
interesting.
pincher movement.
Otherwise, we're in the back 2 feet of the table.
I'm just gonna bring him in over here. I need hammer and anvil action going. Let's see. I will bring them in up the Cooney grass jump off point. So this will be my last section. I still have my knee mortar section to go. Maybe I'll bring them in. Yeah, I'm going to bring the knee mortar section in. Because they can start shooting. Why do I have... Oh, that's my inferior senior leader. So the knee mortar section is going to come in. And this is not a reduced knee mortar section. But it's every one I had, so... Okay, so they will come in, and we will fire at that squad there, I guess, with the knee mortars. 1 shot each only, just because on the first shot they only get 1 instead of 2. So via line of sight from
Somewhere over here. These guys, I
Tanaka.
guess.
Can just see.
He's got to be...
It's got to be a leader,
a leader?
scout team, yeah.
Okay. Tanaka's got line of sight.
Tanaka will do it.
Just.
Okay. Next, I brought my knee mortar squad in here. off this jump off point. I think I'm probably a little too far up, but I'll adjust those guys. But they're going to fire onto that squad there via Tanaka, who's over there. So leaders or scouts can line of sight for these guys. So on the first firing, they only roll 1 dice each. Subsequent firing, if they don't move or if the target doesn't move more than 6, they can start rolling 2. So I think I need 5s and 6s because I don't have line of sight to you. Got 2 hits. Wow. And HE does not roll the green dice.
Okay. So I said black was rifles.
Okay. So dead guy out of the Bren team.
Nice.
So check your leader. It's not the leader. All right. So the knee mortars are zeroing in onto that section. And that's it for me. I am done. So now we move on to the Indians. Man, that was intense.
Well,
yeah. I got jungle brain, as Brooks
would have
said.
been a lot more intense if you had to bring. Well, I guess you could have rolled the other team to come in here for your 2.
Yeah,
but
whatever. They're going to come in eventually. All right, go ahead, Andre.
And not a double phase.
Nope, but 2. What do you got?
2, 3, 3, 4, and a 6 kicker.
2, 3, 3, 4. All right. What are you going to do?
Well, I'd like to end the turn, but
yeah, you can't do that.
so movement is 6 inches or 12 inches here
For infantry?
Yeah.
No, it's random. Remember, it's
No,
you roll.
I don't remember. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, so you roll 2d6 or 3d6 or 1d6 if you want to go tactical.
Okay, so and is movement reduced in the Kuni grass?
I don't think so.
Okay.
It's just grass, tall grass. It obscures the target, but it doesn't like reduce you.
Reduce me. So I'll pull a shock.
Okay, so where are you headed?
That way.
Towards the Japanese. Good idea. Let me switch.
I think there's some Japanese over there.
I heard some shooting over there, sir. All right, go for it. It was a fantastic use of a ruse, Mark said. Yeah, well, don't tell anyone that we cheated. Or I cheated. But yes, it was amazing. That's why I didn't want it to get spoiled by a stupid ass pregame barrage. The chances of that ever like happening again, that where I got the 3 chain of command points and everything happened perfectly,
everything lined up,
and then you don't roll the 4. It's like, okay.
Well, we were discussing that he did have the 2 in his pocket, and if he did have another squad that would have probably made it if he'd rolled the 5 on the second try, but
Right.
this is more interesting.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it interesting here. Kuni grass is broken ground, so it doesn't reduce movement, but you can't run. Okay, yeah, thanks, Mark.
Cool.
He did not run, so we're good. All right, what else we got here? That's a 3 or a 2?
That's a 3 because I pulled a shock.
Okay.
And
Andre's made good use of his leaders by getting through the 0 attack with virtually no shock.
sucks not having my tanks, though. The tanks.
Yeah, it's a risk to bring them in because they could just not come in. They could just die, or they wouldn't die. The crew would bail.
Well,
Which to you is the same
that's
thing.
not tank death.
That's the same thing. Effectively the same thing.
Okay, I'm going to pull a shock here,
Okay.
and we're going to pull back into the jungle.
Better run through the jungle.
Jungle run.
So primary jungle. I think that's just broken ground too, because there's no. It's so the tree canopy is so dense that there's no undergrowth, so you can move through it normally.
The canopy's so dense you can't do a mortar barrage through it. Did I just hear you say that?
I'm using grenades, so they're delayed.
Okay, so a regular move.
Can you use your left hand
My lieutenant.
just for camera purposes? Otherwise, it's just nothing but arm.
Nothing but arm.
Nothing but arm. So they're pulling back in the other direction. Primary jungle.
All right.
Okay. What else you got?
So I got a 4 and a 3.
You got, I think you brought an extra section too, right? As a support point. Just trying to burn some of that up.
So that's a 1. That's a 1.
Yeah, the boys and the 2-inch mortar. Yeah, your 2-inch mortar. Your buddy.
So is this the line of sight blocking?
Yep.
2-inch mortar?
Yep.
And I haven't rolled a 1 yet.
It's the good one.
And I haven't rolled a 1.
It's your favorite 2-inch mortar.
Well, damn it. I think I'll just call it there.
Okay, so they moved and then they moved. So Andre has moved these guys out. So the lieutenant, or I don't know, he had enough to do it. So he pulled the shock, right?
Yes.
And then he advanced up to the jungle fringe. Meanwhile, over here, the lieutenant and the squad have pulled another shock, the last shock that they got from the 0 attack, and they've moved back.
Advanced out of the fringe.
They're now in the primary jungle. I think they're supposed to be moving in single file or something like that, but it's too much to keep track of. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of stuff.
Wow, I didn't catch that.
Yeah, you're supposed to move in single file and through the jungle. And then when you make contact, you spread out.
Well, I can single file it. Well,
you can try it. Why not? Yeah. Put them in single file. I'll just go ahead and move on with my phase here. Hey, look at that. 3 more chain of command points. Wow.
seriously.
But all I round up with to use is a 2.
Because you had so much you wanted to do?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
I wanted to bring my tank in.
You don't need your tank.
Okay, let me think. I got a 2 to do something with. What the hell do I want to do with A2? I guess I should try to bring in another section in. Or I can move this section, one of these sections. I should go into the jungle with you. It's an interesting idea. So one thing I can do, let's see here. Let me look at my notes. So ambushes are a lot easier now. Yeah, troops moving in jungle. Movement is done in a single file line when not in contact with the enemy. Can move in a line, but subtract a pip from each move dice. So you could move. Normally, you would just lose 2 inches of movement.
Okay. Which actually would have been just fine.
Yeah. Experienced troops. Okay. I am going to burn a chain of command point to move my scout squad, my scout team. That's one of the new rules that I really like in this book. Because sometimes scout teams are awesome, but sometimes it's hard to actually get them to do anything unless you're Americans. But being able to burn a chain of command point to do it, super awesome. So I'm going to do that. I will try to bring another squad in with the 2. They are not coming in. So I will just activate the scout team only. And they're going to start moving up.
8 inches.
Yep, hold on, let me change camera here. Am I recording? Yeah. Okay, go ahead and move them up. Wait, do I want to go? I might want to go kind of through here.
So to the building or inside of it?
Not inside, just right there is fine.
Okay.
And that's all I'm going to do. Okay. Well, that was something. At least I was able to do something.
I'd trade you for that roll.
And so I tried to bring in my last section with the 2. It didn't make it through the barrage. I did, however, use one of the new rules. I activated the scout team with a PIP, a chain of command point. So that's one of my favorite rules, I think, of so far of this, just reading through. Sometimes activating scout teams can be difficult. I could have done it with a command with a 4, but I didn't get a 4. So I just used the one pip of my 3 chain of command dice points to move the scouts up 8. So moving on to the next phase.
Whoa,
no,
yeah!
it's an end of turn.
Yeah!
No, that's bad.
That's
bad for me.
Oh, my pregame barrage is going away.
And my 0 attack that was keeping the 2 Valentines off the table is now in trouble.
And I got a 2.
And a 2. Okay, well, that's interesting.
That changes things a little bit.
Yeah, I was expecting that 0 attack to keep those tanks away from me for at least until I got moved a little bit at least. I never even got my tank on the board. All right, we'll see what Andre does with his 2. What are you going to do?
So does everybody have to be up against the fringe, or can the team that's up against it move in and everybody else moves up? Or
I think you can move it. That's fine. You can move in.
Okay.
I'm not going to get that crazy about it. There's already enough shit going on.
I mean, I'm within it's sort of like you'd have to have everybody just kind of daisy chained along the fringe to crash through the fringe all at the same time.
So I think you roll a d6. Wait, what was it? You roll a d6 and -1, and that's how far you move in. So that means if you roll a 1, you can't go in at all.
Okay.
So let me just go over this real quick on the camera. Andre is going to attempt to move that section into the jungle. So the jungle fringe, it takes your whole activation to break through it into the jungle. So you roll a d6 -1. So he can't move. Yeah. So basically he is stopped by the jungle fringe. It's very dense, thick jungle fringe. He'll have to try again next phase, which is going to be right now because he rolled a double face. So that's the end of the turn, right?
Yep.
Is there anything that happens?
All of the smoke goes away. All of our wounded leaders get up.
And the tanks now can appear. This is going to be rough. All right, we'll move on to the next phase. This is not going to be good for me. My satchel charge guy better be ready. Oh, you got a 3. You can bring a tank in. A So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. And Port Tanaka's squad can't do anything.
So with the 2, I'll try and push these guys into the jungle.
Okay. Another one. Nice. They're stuck at the jungle. That's a dense jungle fringe over there.
Travis!
Yeah, they can't make it in, man.
When do I get to start cheating? Next turn?
When it serves the game.
So
So that's a 2. You got a 3 and a 4.
So you can't see past that 2-inch fringe, right?
Right.
I'm going to bring these guys back to the 2-inch fringe. Do you want me to roll?
Where are you headed?
To the fringe.
Oh.
Coming back.
Yeah, that's fine. You can just move them back. That's all right. You're going to make it eventually. Now or 45 minutes from now. Shit.
Okay.
I missed the move. That's with a 4?
Yeah.
You have no shock, so what do you got left?
3.
Are you bringing the tank in?
You know,
No hurry.
that's kind of how I'm looking at it.
I do have the satchel charge too, so.
But it's over here, right?
Yep.
So there's nothing over there.
So I can't even break through the jungle fringe and plant the satchel charge.
That's I didn't even. That's true. So I think I will bring a tank.
Maybe I shouldn't have brought him in there. I should have brought him in with the squad out in the open is what I should have done. Yeah, bringing him in there was a mistake.
There's a lot of moving parts to these new rules that we're not.
Yeah, hold on a second here. Yeah, we're going to miss a lot. And, okay, go ahead. Put the tank down.
So,
hello. Hey, look, there's a tank right there. Actually, let me take it off. Let's get a better view of it here. Okay, go ahead. Now, there we go. Then Valentine.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Luckily, it doesn't have a lot of HE.
It does not.
It's got one machine gun.
Got a machine gun. So what?
6 shots.
6 shots. That's not horrible.
6 shots. Okay. So Andre, first thing he did was he pulled this squad back towards the jungle, the fringe over here. And then now that the 0 is gone, the Valentine has made an appearance. And I realized I put my satchel charge in there. He can't get through the jungle fringe. I should have put him in with this squad. I don't know why I didn't. That'd be perfect because he'd be right there. That was a huge mistake on my part. But
and I'm going to go on Overwatch.
You're not going to fire?
Well, I'm going to go on Overwatch because if you do try and bring your satchel charge over, I've got a double phase though, don't I?
No.
That was my double phase.
This is your, that was your second
okay,
phase,
so
sorry.
if you get a double phase, you could.
Okay.
So
that's a good call.
I'm going to go on Overwatch.
Yeah. Damn, I should put my satchel charge in there with them. Oh, well. It is what it is. So that's everything.
That's it.
So on to the Japanese. All right. Let's see what I get. One, 1, 1, 3, 4. Okay. That's interesting. I can bring the tank in. Hey, there's no more pregame barrage for me either. Okay, 11134. That'll work. So my tank will make an appearance as well. Can you bring that camera around? Actually, it's got to come this way.
Oh, you brought it backwards. And you realize I haven't rolled a 1 yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen the 2-inch mortar yet. Oops. Oh, great. There goes that camera.
Well, it's not like you ever have problems with it.
I need you to splice it again. That last splice lasted a long time. Camera not available. Damn it. Come on. Let me stop the recording. Maybe that's stopping it. Sorry, camera came unplugged. Come on. Come on, camera. All right. Hold on, guys. I need to fix the camera. I think I'm going to have to shut this down. 1 sec. Sorry about this. Restarting camera. Hopefully it'll just pop back on. Oh man, I hope I didn't screw it up. We haven't screwed up a live stream in a while. All right, we're back. We're back. Okay, what was I going to do? Oh yeah, I was going to bring my tank in.
Hee-cha!
The Chiha. Where is he? Here he is. My tank's making an appearance.
Do you have any tape handy, or
I can grab some, yeah.
because I could see that being regular whoops.
Yeah, I'll grab it here after this. All right, so with the 3, I'm bringing the tank in. Which way do I want to take the tank? I'm just going to stay on the road, I guess. So Chiha is going to come in. Might as well go on Overwatch. I don't know why, but...
So is the grass block line of sight?
Yes. Yeah, it's 10 feet tall.
That's kind of what I was figuring.
All right, so the tank with the 3, what do I got left? 3 1s? 4. What can I do? I got to get away from that tank, right? So I guess I probably should try to get into the jungle somehow or run. I'm going to move the scout team with one of the ones. Oh, and the buildings are super fragile. If you fire HE at it with 1-6, it falls down.
Okay.
Because I was going to take my scout team in there. You have HE1, so you could maybe take it down for the 6. My scout team. Do I want to do that? No, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use those 3 1s to bring in my last section instead.
Okay.
Moving the scout team right now is kind of pointless. So my last section is going to come in. Either that or I move that squad from the roadblock. Actually, they're kind of safe right there. You're on Overwatch. As long as I just sit there quietly and don't move, what are you going to do? I should actually move this squad up to the fringe. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I got to move these guys up to the fringe. So with the 2 1s, I'll make a 2, and I'll just get everyone
Up to the fringe or into the fringe?
into the fringe.
So you're up on the edge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's bring your Overwatch.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's do that real quick. So that's 2 1s. a 3, which leaves me a 1 and a 4. Oh, I can still use Tanaka.
Oh, you've still got a 4.
Yeah.
I'm good with the Overwatch. I'll stay on Overwatch then.
Okay. So we moved into the jungle fringe. So with the 4, I think I will do the same thing. I'm going to move Tanaka and them over there.
Okay. I'll fire my Overwatch.
Okay. Can you hit 2 for me on there? So Tanaka is going to the 4. I guess we'll just move these guys up to the jungle fringe.
You want me to fire my...
Yeah, you can go ahead. Let me just move them real quick.
Okay, because... Well, I guess they're still point blank. But...
Yeah, it only gets to a 4 or better. It doesn't get any better than that. Like you can't get. It's not like bolt action where you can hit on a 2. You would have had the same chance of hitting them, but they're in the open, so you have a better chance of doing some damage than you would against the guys in the
Oh, so point blank isn't a thing in this?
Not this, no.
Oh.
But being in the open is. Okay, so I brought in the Chiha tank. He went on Overwatch. There's no targets, but what the hell? Next thing I did, I had the guys with the squad with the satchel charge just moved up to the jungle fringe to get ready to rush out. Andre chose not to fire his Overwatch as Valentine. And then with the 4, I had Tanaka move his guys up into the jungle fringe, and he is going to fire at them. So needing force. So 3 hits. Okay, so we'll do the black will be the rifle team. The yellow will be the machine gun team in the open. So 1 dead guy in the rifle team. It's not the leader. So,
and it's a tie game. 1-1.
We both lost a guy. So Tanaka, he still has commands, but I don't think there's really anything else he can do with it. So I guess that'll be it for me. So on to Andre's phase. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, and you would have also had to roll the green dice if you fired at them.
Right.
So yeah, you're much better off waiting to fire to knock in the open.
I wasn't sure you were going to move them. Was the only.
I gotta get it. I could have just sat there.
Yeah, but I was okay with that too.
Yeah.
It was worth not firing at guys in hard cover to.
Right. That you might just not even see anyway.
Yeah.
So 2 3s, still no 1. Okay, 2 3s, a 4, and a 5, and a 6. Still no 1.
Solid rolls though.
Yeah, right. Pretty good. I've been happy with my rolls, except for your whoops, I never started recording it. Damn it. Shit. All screwed up. All right, what do we got here? So what are you gonna do, Andre?
So I'm gonna move these guys up into the. All they can do is move into the fringe, right?
Yeah, that takes their whole. You got to roll a 1 again, right? Or not roll a 1.
I can roll a 1. Woo!
You made it 1 inch. You did make it 1 inch.
Moving on up into the fringe. Okay, so
that's a 2 or 3.
I guess that's a 3. I mean, or I guess it could, or actually, I guess that could be a 4.
Yeah, you could do that with your lieutenant.
I could fire my Valentine.
Yep.
And then I could bring my other Valentine in.
Oh, God.
On Overwatch.
2 Valentines. It's a problem for me. My turret's the wrong way. I gotta get my tank in rolling here. Nice. Wait, recreate that, Andre. Here we go. A pair of Valentines on Overwatch. And not a damn thing I can do about it. All because you rolled the 666 randomly.
Well, you do have the satchel charge.
And what else you got?
Fire
that one off.
Fire here, and
so 4, 3. Yeah, that's it.
That's it. I don't get to.
Okay. So wait. Andre started off. He moved these guys. They got a 2-1, so they were able to get right on the edge in the fringe. Meanwhile, he brought his second Valentine in. It has gone on Overwatch with its coax machine gun, waiting for the satchel charge to come out. The other 3 is going to fire the coax again at Tanaka's boys. Even 4s.
5 hits, 2 rending.
5 hits?
5 hits.
Oh, man. Okay, so we'll do 3 onto the machine gun team. That's 2 shock. And then we'll do 2 onto the... Oh, I did it backwards, but okay, rifle team. Shock and a dead guy. Oh, no, it's the leader.
It's the senior leader.
Oh, my God.
He's dead.
Oh my God. It's falling apart. Tanaka's been killed.
That just went to shit real fast.
Poor Tanaka.
Man.
The spirit of Bushido. Probably -1.
Well, you skated on the... You're down to 10.
Tanaka's been killed by a random Valentine bullet.
Wow. Sniped by a tank.
Wow.
With a machine gun. Damn.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot I can do back here at this point. Except survive. And try and drop your force morale to 0.
Wow.
Poor Tanaka.
Yeah.
That sucked.
Well,
that was bad luck. All right.
Until then, you were looking kind of solid.
I was going to jump in the woods and run off and go kill them.
Yeah, no,
I can still do that just without Tanaka.
Yeah.
I only dropped 1 on my force morale, so I'm down to 10. Yeah, it's a tough blow to lose the senior leader for sure.
Yeah, especially, well,
I'll just have to ignore the tanks. Maybe I should just pull them back. I mean, I only got 1 satchel charge. So even if I do somehow kill 1, it's still another one out there.
Yeah.
I can get my tank over here is what I need to do. All right. So that's...
And that was all of me.
Okay. All right. On to the Japanese. Rip Tanaka.
That was hard.
Poor Tanaka. That was harsh. And a good roll.
Oh,
yeah. That's a good roll. 1, 2, 3. All right. We got to avenge
1, 2,
Tanaka.
3, shoot at me.
Okay. So I still have an inferior senior leader. So the tank's going to move.
Okay.
It's definitely I need to get him up there. So we're going to stay on the road.
Look at it. That's what you get for using rice alcohol in your tank.
I add though because I'm on the road, right? So
yeah,
a little bit. Still not a great move, but we're getting up there. So that's the 3, a 1, and a 2. I'm going to try to get those guys through the jungle fringe and into the jungle. Oh, I got a 1.
That is some tough ass jungle.
Yeah. Okay, these guys are going to pull back. We do nothing. That was amazing.
I'm thinking this jungle here gets MVP. Most impregnable jungle.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I moved my tank. Didn't get a great roll, but I was on the road, so I had a few pips. So he just motored down the road. Both of these squads could not get through the jungle fringe. I rolled a 1. I'm trying to get them in. Rolled a 1. Trying to get them back, roll the 1. This is some thick ass jungle.
Okay.
Oh wait, I got another phase, Andre. I maybe get to try it again. So I got one more phase.
And I finally got a couple of 5s. Not that I need
Come on.
to get to 6 anymore.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Well, Tanaka's dead, so we can take that 4 out. I do have my inferior senior leader still.
Yeah.
I could bring him in back there, but I don't know if that's a good idea. Man, there goes my spotter too for my knee mortars. Yeah, Tanaka is important. All right, let me think about this. I'm going to try to get through the jungle again. So with the 2, all right, they're going to go in. Can you move them in?
4 inches. Or
Minus
3
1.
inches.
Yeah, 3 inches. Just move them in. This other squad. Do I have any shock?
2.
Okay, so take 1 shock off. So that'll be the
And go
3.
back 1 inch.
Ah, shit. No, I need to get in there. Well, I guess being 1 or 2. I'm past the jungle fringe. Oh, it's a 2-inch wide though, huh?
Yeah.
So I need to move 3 to clear it. So what I'm going to have to do is use the 3 to activate the junior leader, pull both shock, and then use the 2 to move them. So I want to get past the jungle fringe for sure. So I'm pulling both shock and using the 2 to move the squad to 3 inches.
Okay.
I got to get clear of that.
With your positioning, I don't know that was totally possible modeled wise, but it makes sense in terms of the
what we're trying
the
to
game. And if you're going,
I guess for another
if
half
you're working
hour,
at it, that
yeah,
because like this guy back here, he's 2 inches off the fringe to start with, but
well,
in the spirit of everybody was
in the spirit of
close,
we wanted this game to end tonight. We will just do it. Yeah, I guess we could have spent another phase or 2 trying to get up there and line up, but all right. So they're in the jungle, but it took my 2 and my 3 to do it, which leaves me a 1 and a 4. So should I try to do a bonsai attack on you, or so I send the satchel charge guy out? No, against the Overwatch, I don't think so. I'll try to get my scout team. Will try to get into the jungle. Yeah, so they're just
okay. So that was with
a 1,
and that's all you got left.
Yep,
except for your 4.
I got a 4. Yeah.
Okay, I'll fire up my Overwatch at.
Can you see him?
Well, I could see him before they ran in, right?
Okay. I suppose. All right. Man, it has been a random bad luck for the Japanese.
Yeah.
So I was able to get those guys into the jungle, but it took the 2 and the 3 to do it, which isn't how I wanted to, but they had 2 shock. I rolled a 4 minus 1. So I was at the edge. I need 2 inches to clear the jungle fringe, which is a pain in the ass. But with the 2 shock, I would have been stuck in it again and had to roll yet again. So I pulled both shock with the 3, and then used the 2 to move them in. So they move 3. They're clear of the jungle fringe.
Well, except
they're
it's too small.
They're free of the jungle fringe, Andre.
the fringe is, we need a bigger jungle for you to get everybody inside 2 inches in.
They're in. Meanwhile, these guys, I used the 1, all I had left. I'm pulling. They made it in, but he's going to fire the.
Shoot at them as they run away. 1.
Got a hit. In the open. Point of shock. So point of shock onto the scout team, but they are in the jungle now.
Shocking.
And I have a 4 left, which means my inferior senior leader.
You could bring them right here.
I could bring them in with them. I probably should. Oh, no, because I still got a unit off the board, so I won't bring him in. All right. Your phase, Andre. That was very ineffective.
Okay, see if I can roll as well as I
As you did last time.
as I thought I
gotta
was going to.
Tail 1, 2 ones, so you can bring your
Well,
mortar in.
okay. I mean, the pair of 5s was nice, but a pair of 1s is
Yeah.
kind of sweet too.
So 1, 1, 2, 4, 6. You've been wanting ones. You haven't gotten a 1 yet. So, all right. What are you gonna do, Andre?
So how does shooting through the
grass?
grass work?
You can't. It blocks line of sight.
Okay. So if I did something like that,
Yeah, you can deploy right there. Take a shot at the tank. Let me get my camera over here. You might have to recreate all this. No, actually, just put them there. We'll do the overhead for that, and then for the shot, we will. If you kill my tank right now, I might as well just concede because this is obviously not my night. Tanaka lost. I can't get through the fucking jungle. My tank gets wiped out. It's like I got two armor 6 tanks on the board that I can literally do nothing against.
well, the good news is they can't come get you. But
Why is it blurry? My
autofocus off?
Is it blurry or is that my eyes here?
No, it's blurry.
Oh, autofocus. No, it should.
There you go. You're back.
Okay.
Okay.
I turned it off and turned it back on. All right. So you're going to take a shot. So we're needing a 5 on 2d6. I think your AP on the boys is, mine's only 3. I'm only at armor 3 on this thing. That's why I'm tripped out that those Valentines are armor 6. That's pretty damn solid.
Yeah, no, that's why I was surprised that it was only a 4-point vehicle.
I guess because it doesn't have any HE and only 1 machine gun.
And it's slow.
I just want to see what your boy's AT rifle is. I'm thinking it's a 3, just from memory, but let me just double check. I saw it somewhere. There it is. Boy's AT rifle. It's only AP 2.
All right.
So you can't possibly destroy me. Even if you got 2 and I got none, it'd be on the 2 net hits table. Okay, hold on here. Andre's using a 1 to bring his boys in from that jump off point.
And I need a 5,
grass.
right?
You got a 5, yeah. So
Woohoo.
the boys AT rifle fires, hits.
And I get 2.
AP 2, and I'm 3. Nothing.
That's a 5. Ooh,
again,
that's
is
a
this the
nothing.
equal?
Oh,
No,
that's
nothing. I think I've had this discussion with someone since that last game.
Okay, so it isn't really equal hits.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it just does nothing. I don't know.
Well, yeah,
It makes sense that way. Last time it was like, okay, you did nothing. Yeah, it still did something. I don't know. It's confusing. We're going to say it does nothing. Okay, so that's a 1. So you got a 1, 2, and a 4 left.
well, yeah. When you say hits, implies a hit.
It's equal. Well, that's not how it's worded, though.
Oh,
You got a hit, right? Yeah, you did hit it, but equal hits and saves. That's after you roll, though. You have the initial roll, and then you have the roll
so
to see how
hits
many
and
hits.
saves. And you
Yeah.
had
I had no saves, and you had no hits, which are technically equal.
equal. So
No, we're not doing that again. We did that last game. It was a pain in the ass.
I'm fine.
Yeah, and I think it was Padilla.
It's probably in a FAQ someplace, but
I think I found out because I asked about it later because I thought that was weird. I think someone had said, yeah, if you don't roll a 4, a 5, or a 6 on that next roll, I don't know. This is a very confusing game all of a sudden.
okay.
Only because all the new rules we're trying to keep with the
So
old.
we can't see each other.
I don't think so. Yeah, we can't see each other over there.
So my objective is to
You got to capture the roadblock, and exit your units off the board.
So if I get the tank up to the roadblock and my guys run off, that's a win condition?
Your whole army has to get off the board on the road.
Oh.
It's got to be on the road. It can't just be off any board edge.
Okay.
So if I'm in that jungle, I'm blocking you from getting off the board. That's why I'm trying to get away from that tank so bad. So, I mean, I could just hide in the jungle on both sides.
Yep.
Hide from the tanks. Classic bolt action maneuver. Just ignore the tanks. So you should be able to fulfill one of your clearing the roadblock. You've already done that. Now all you got to do is get all your units off the board on the road.
So do I have to touch your jump off point?
Yes. Well, you're shutting it down right now, yeah, already.
Well, you couldn't deploy from it anyhow.
No, I can't deploy from it. Right, I couldn't anyway.
Actually, I guess you could have brought your inferior.
Yeah.
Or did you do that?
No, I never did. I was going to, wasn't I? I meant to do that. I was going to bring him in.
But you couldn't because
you're within 4, yeah. So never mind. He'll come in somewhere else.
So I'm going to make a 3 and put my tank on Overwatch.
Okay. And our dreams of destroying the tank are not happening.
And
it's a sad day. 0 equals 0 is 0 net hits. Bricks Prince Miniature said, how different is chain of command from bolt action? Ask Andre.
Where to begin?
It's a completely different game. Pretty much, chain of command is a simulation of platoon combat. It's more simulation.
So
bolt action is more Hollywood movie.
If I'm in the fringe moving out, regular
same
move?
Thing. Nope,
or
same
one
thing.
die?
Yep, -1. And you'll move that far. Man, we've rolled. I think we've rolled like 6 or 7 times, and we've rolled probably 5 ones.
Well, that's my third,
This is
and you've got 2. So
jungle
yeah,
fringe.
that's 5
All right,
no goes.
That's
pretty
it.
Amazing. I'm done.
Okay. So you just put them on Overwatch, and they didn't. Oh, no, they shot. All right. So after the boys shot, he put this Valentine on Overwatch. And again, the badass Jungle Fringe has stopped another one. We've rolled 5 1s. This is some thick ass Jungle Fringe. Cannot move in and out of the jungle.
Actually, so we've had 3 successes and 5 failures. So
Yeah,
5 ones out of 8 rolls.
That's insane. So this Jungle Fringe is intensely thick. It's like you're not getting through it. So that's it. So on to the Japanese. Well, luckily I'm already through it on that in that squad.
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 4. Well, again, rest in peace, Tanaka. 2, 3, 4, 4. I will have the knee mortar squad fire via the scout team. Can see you.
Oh, because they're still in the fringe, huh?
They're clear of the fringe. They're just behind it.
So they can't see.
Well, if you're right up against it, you can see out, I think, can't you? Or no?
I thought the fringe blocked line of sight.
Oh. So there's no way to see through it.
Right.
Wow. So you got to be in it to see something.
Otherwise, I could move my tank up and
yeah,
be blasting your ass.
Okay, so we'll stick with that. Even if we're wrong, we've already committed to that. Okay. So I do have another section. So I'll bring another section in. Damn. If I had one more chain of command point, I could make them a jump off point again. Maybe I'll do that. And I'll just wait back now.
Oh, you can do that multiple times?
Yeah. Every time I spend 3 chain of command points, I can do
Oh,
it.
damn. I thought that was a one and done.
It's per by phase. No, if
Holy
I
shit.
can keep doing it. There's a mobile chain of command, or there's just a mobile jump off point, which is
Wow.
awesome.
Well, for this scenario, it's insane.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to use the 3. I think I'm going to advance over here. So if I get within 2 of you, we're in
Well,
fisticuffs.
no, because you're gonna bounce off the border first.
The fringe.
So you're gonna hit the fringe before we do fisticuffs.
So we can't get in the fisticuffs unless we're both in here.
Right.
But I can't. You could just. Well, no, you got to go off the road. You can't just run.
Well,
you can run around, I guess.
And run.
And run around.
Left sweep.
I got to bring my last section in. They've got to come in. So let's. The tank. I'm going to move the tank. Got to get him in the fight. 15-inch move.
Wow.
Hey, at least we're point blank. Can you hit me?
I'm like 3 more inches and you could have tank shocked me.
I might. I'll try it. Okay, so there's that. Get my machine gun on your ass next time. Okay, there's the 3. The 2. I got another section I need to bring in. I need to bring in my senior leader, my other senior leader somehow. The poor knee mortar squad is kind of hanging in the breeze back here, but I guess all my squads are separated at this point. So do I wait to try to do my ruse again? Bring my last section in back here. You got 2 sections off the board still. The support section and then your other one.
And my mortar.
And your mortar. What other support do you have? You got to have more support. You've had 16 points of support. These are only 8. Oh, and then the sections are like, what, 4?
So 8, 10 for the pregame barrage.
And 4, or is it 4 or 5 for a section?
I think it was 4.
And then you have 2 more. So I don't want to get like a squad, like my knee mortar squad. If you just started loading up this jungle, you could probably take my knee mortar squad out. So they probably should bring someone to help my knee mortar squad out. I don't know. I don't know where else to put them. Back here. No, I'll bring them in up here in the fringe.
You're bringing in a fringe group?
Yep, they're coming in the fringe. Hopefully they can clear it because I got to get running. Got to get moving. It's going to take me all night to get from this fringe to the other fringe and through it the way we're rolling with the ones. I mean, you think you can get right up and then 6 inches and you're in the jungle. It's not a big deal, but we've been having some issues.
Yeah,
getting through it.
That whole fringe rule really.
Yeah, hopefully we're doing it right.
I think, yeah, I mean, it kind of makes sense, but it's, stopping every time you enter or leave, or actually moving through it too. So you're slowed twice every time you move through, minimum. Unless you roll 1s and then it's more.
Does it block line of sight?
That's what we've been saying.
Okay, so I'm going to bring my senior leader in with these guys, I think. Or do I bring him in with my knee mortar? No, they need to be somewhere. I'm going to save him off the board. Is there any reason not to bring him in at this point? I'll just wait. So they'll come in, tank moved. That's it. Oh, wait. So I had, so that's a 3, 4. Oh, no, the 3 was the tank. The 2 was the squad. Yeah, I'm done. I got nothing left. Chiha zipped down the road, got a decent move. He's right in front of the boys' AT gun or AT rifle. Brought my last section in off this center jump off point here. And other than that, I'm not bringing in my inferior senior leader yet, which means, well, I can't. This jump off point shut down. I would love to bring them in with them, but they're kind of blocking this jump off point here. And then, so I did nothing with these guys, but we're saying they're in the fringe, so they are within line of sight of the tank.
We can see each other.
But I'm not moving. So your phase, Andre.
Okay.
Andre's got to get his forces off of there. He's cleared the roadblock. Double phase. 2 1s and a 2 to play with. Okay.
Interesting.
2 1s and a 2.
Well, let's see what the boys can do, I guess.
The boys. Okay. And we are recording. He's going to start off with the boys on the tank.
So I need a 4 or a 3 or...
Well, I moved, right? But I guess you didn't. Yeah, 4. 4 on 2d6. How could you miss that? Ooh, a 10. Almost found a weak point. Hey, I got nothing again. Can Andre get something? Nope. It's again the same shit. Nothing. Okay, so that's a 1. And he's got a 1 and a 2 left. We're probably screwing it up again.
Yeah, I got a feeling that it's a nothing, but I think it should be the way we're playing it.
It should be.
I don't think it is.
Whatever.
Okay, so
we got a 1 and a 2 left. So with all the jungle fringe around, there's no way to really fire unless you're in the jungle together, which makes sense, I guess. Got to run through the jungle.
Run through the jungle.
I'm going to see the Creedence Clearwater Revival in Folsom next couple weeks.
Really?
Yeah, at the Harris Center.
Wow.
It's Creedence minus John Fogerty. So it's like the rest of the band.
Except for Fogerty.
Except for the main guy. But they got a guy who sounds like him.
Well,
but still.
I mean, it could...
Still Creedence.
It could still be a really awesome show.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, so...
Just take some pictures.
What the hell am I doing, Travis?
I don't know.
Neither do I.
I don't know how this game's... I see no end in sight.
Yeah, you and me both.
I don't see a way that this game ends.
Yeah.
Well, Tanaka dying helped you, but still, it's not like that's...
It wasn't any kind of a death blow. It just softened this end of the board up a bunch.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a bad thing, and it sucked, but it's not like it...
I just don't... it's like, what do I do with... I guess I could bring in my mortar. In the darkest depths of Mordor.
Mordor.
So
yeah.
Have I got unlimited HE with him?
No, he only got like 2 or 3 rounds.
So he's just firing smoke.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Huh.
I'm just going to have to go after you. The only way I see this ending is there's going to be fisticuffs. That's going to drop force morale a lot for both of us. And someone's going to hit 0. But I can't deploy off this one anymore. But I could deploy off my scout still.
Yeah.
Damn, I should have brought Oh well. Now I'm going to have to spend an hour trying to get them over here. Oh well. I guess I could have sacrificed. The main reason I brought them in over there was to help out my knee motor squad. Because you could just put 2 squads in here and go after me on this side.
Yeah.
And try and drop my force morale that way. They'll probably wind up someone conceding just because it's going to be like
it's 10 o'clock and
a
I still got an hour drive.
Yeah. It's going to be like, okay, it's a stalemate. Someone's going to have to just make a charge.
Or something. Yeah. This can turn on a dime too.
Yeah.
So
there's one of the cool ruses is a bonsai charge. Like every squad within 12 of the senior leader, who's now dead, can charge. Like they all just activate and charge
Wow.
Which would be super cool.
Okay, so I got a mortar and
I'm not afraid to use it.
I don't really know where to
do you want to start blocking your own line of sight from things?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
It's like, how do I?
We're already out line of sight most of the stuff.
You got in there first, so it's like, do I really want to get in line of sight? You get to shoot first.
Maybe you got a double phase though. I'm not on Overwatch.
Oh,
so you could pop into the jungle and then you got the next phase. So you could get the jump on me right now in that over there. You might as well. This is your chance.
Yeah. I'm trying to think I was thinking, God, if I just had a double phase, but
you do.
I do.
You do have a double phase.
Okay.
So now's your chance to try to get the jump on me on the jungle.
All right.
On this
jump
side.
in the jungle.
Whoa!
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Not a 1. Good job. Hold on. Let me fix the camera.
Well, we crashed into it for 3 turns and finally
you were hacking away at it. Yeah, exactly. You've been macheteing the shit out of that jungle for like 3 turns.
So that's a 5-inch.
Yep.
So it's 2 inches to fisticuffs.
2 inch. Yeah, we got to be within 2 of each other. One of the changes in jungle, it's 2 inches. We are right next to each other. So that's your whole activation.
Yep. Okay.
Do you fire or do you move into fisticuffs next phase?
I'll let you know after I roll. So that's it for me.
What'd you have?
1, 1, 2.
Oh, the boys. Okay. Yeah, that's right. The boys, the mortar who did nothing. We could fire the mortar now at them.
I
think it's 12-inch minimum range, or is it 18? It might
I think
be
it's
minimum.
12.
It might be. It's 12 in bolt action.
Oh.
The light mortar. Anyone here? What's the light mortar minimum range? 2-inch mortar minimum range and chain of command. Let me see if that's on. 2-inch mortar. Reduce cover by 1. I don't remember. 2-inch mortar. Here it is. No theoretical minimum range, but at least it had to be over 12, which you are. So you could fire a HE round at me. Might as well. You might get lucky.
All right. So it's just 2.
Yeah, hold on a second here. You might get lucky. Hey, you took out Tanaka randomly.
Yeah, well, luck seems to be the best strategy for everybody here.
So this squad, after all their hacking with the machetes, they got a really good move through the fringe. They're
way in
normally would be in fisticuffs now, but they're not because it's 2 inches in the jungle. But he also brought his mortar in over there. He's going to fire a HE shell. So 2d6, needing a 5. He got a hit, which is going to reduce cover. So I am in soft cover in there, right? I'm not on the fringe. I'm in the jungle.
Because you didn't move, so you were in hard cover.
No, I'm past the fringe, so I'm in soft cover. So I'm in the open.
But
So-
you didn't move, so isn't it hard cover?
Oh, yeah. So light cover, nothing. Good thing you remember that because I forgot. Yeah, if you don't move and you're in the jungle, you're in hard cover.
Well, if you want a pin, you can have
I
one.
think. Do I have a pin?
No.
No. Yeah, I was in light cover. Yeah, I rolled 3-0. Okay.
Woo!
So the boys fired. They moved in. Mortar fired. Next phase.
All my senior leaders are activating.
And 1 tank. You can fire a tank off.
Well, he kind of needs to stay on Overwatch.
Need a flamethrower tank. That's a cool rule is you can clear vegetation away. That's now not because the vegetation clearing is a 2 inch by 4 inch. So you're clearing away the jungle fringe.
Oh,
That's a
yeah. I
use for it.
forgot that would actually. Yeah, it didn't even occur to me that I remember reading about that now.
That's what it's for. It's to clear that goddamn jungle fringe away, man.
Well, my boys don't get to fire.
No, Brooks said he thinks the scouts, so he doesn't think you could have done that shot.
Done what shot?
Scouts or officer need to spot for mortar indirect fire.
I've got an officer. Got a senior leader right here.
Oh, he's got a senior leader in that with that squad. His platoon sergeant. It's leader or scouts.
Okay, so my 2 senior leaders are going to activate. That leaves me a 2 and a 3.
You can come after my tank. You probably should try to. Your tank could kick my tank's ass. Because you're like
Okay.
armor 6, I'm armor 3,
Yeah.
and your AP is
Well,
5.
so yeah, I am
mine-
going to activate a tank.
Okay.
So what's my movement
The tank?
with a slow tank? And how many times can I turn and
I
so
think-
forth?
So it's 2 or 3d6. You just don't get the extra like pips for road and stuff with slow.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
it's not
it?
a big deal. Yeah. From
And
what
how
I
many
remember,
90-degree turns do I get?
I think 1. Depends on how many you move. What are you going to do? A full on? So obviously you can't go through the roadblock, right?
And I can't go through the jungle, so
so-
I've either got to go around this way or around this way.
Right. So which way are you going to go? And how many dice are you rolling?
I guess I might as well. So if I just do 2, do I get more than 1 90-degree turn?
I don't know. We're getting games mixed up now. I think it's not as restrictive in this as it is in bolt action.
Because if I can come out and do a double turn, I'll do that on
Yeah.
2 dice.
Go for it.
Otherwise, I'd just roll 3. 9.
Camera. That's probably okay where it was. Or that's fine too. All right, go ahead and do your move.
Okay, so
He's getting closer to me, to my
I
satchel
am.
charge guy. I've got to try it. I'll brave the Overwatch machine gun and see if I can make it. Wow, he's right there.
Am I blocking my Overwatch?
No. Well,
Okay.
sort of. Yeah, the satchel charge is here.
So I can't do that.
No, you can. Yeah, just do it. So what? You lose a tank. Who gives a shit? It'll be cool.
It'll be cool, he says.
Don't we want to see things happen? Don't we want a
Uh,
satchel charge to blow up a tank?
yeah, that
Isn't that more exciting than just it not doing anything for the whole game?
What do you mean not doing anything? I'm just it's a slow tank. He's moving out slow. He's cautious.
He's a slow tank.
Okay, but at 2d6 I get to fire a gun.
Half effect, yes.
So 3 shots.
Okay. Hold on here. So this is with the 3. This is the first thing you're doing, right?
Yeah.
First thing that happened. First thing he's going to do in this phase, tanks come out. He's going to fire half effect into the guys in the jungle fringe there. He's got 2 hits. All right. So rifle team, machine gun team, nothing.
That's pretty typical.
And technically, you should have rolled the green dice there.
Okay.
So nothing. It didn't change anything. All right. So that's 1-3. Other tanks still on Overwatch, but my satchel charge guy is right there. We're gonna have to make a try for it. That's just all there is to it.
So here,
Yeah, over here we got to see what's gonna happen. Oh, his head came off. He knocked his head. He cut his head off. How did his head come off? Let me see the head. I got to find some glue for that. He's the headless Thompson gunner. Rolling the headless Thompson gunner. That was the guy with the Thompson.
it is.
Yeah. Just like the song.
What?
Haven't you ever heard that Warren Zevon song, Rolling the Headless Thompson Gunner? It's about a mercenary who carries a Thompson gun fighting in Biafra, and like the CIA has him killed, and he comes back from the dead with no head and like kills all the and he kills, like, he takes revenge on the guy who killed him. He kills like all these like bad people.
Well, at least we know what soundtrack you're adding in.
He's like a avenging ghost that kills. He's like a vigilante, headless Thompson gunner ghost.
I think I'm just gonna lay down some fire.
No, okay. So I'll be in hard cover, but you got to roll the green dice.
Because assaulting into you.
I'll be in hard cover.
Yeah.
Which would suck. So,
Yeah.
All right. So it's a full on. So you got we'll have to count these up. You have a Thompson gun.
Yep. So that's 6.
That's a full squad. So you got 6 shots with the Bren.
1, 2, 3, 4,
7,
5, 6.
8 rifles with the 2 leaders.
7. 8 with.
Yeah, you got 8 rifles, 6 riflemen,
a Thompson.
And then the Thompson's going to have 4 shots because you're within 6 inches.
Wow.
Yeah, and the green dice. Don't forget the green dice.
I can't see you.
Yeah, if you roll, yeah, that would suck.
That would be interesting. That would be how things are. That's
not,
how we're rolling today.
You can't. Is it? You can't see me
Because you're in hard cover.
Oh yeah, because I didn't move. Just roll them right here. Let me set this up here. All right, so he's gonna shoot. So we're within the jungle. He can see me. He's got to roll the jungle dice. He does have rolling the headless Thompson gunner. He knocked his head off, the guy with the Thompson. But so he's got Thompson, brand, bunch of rifles,
18 dice,
and the green dice. So the green dice means
5.
nothing.
So 4's to hit.
4's to hit, and then I'll be in hard cover.
So that's 4, 8, 9 hits.
9.
9 of them.
9 hits. All right. So
which, hey, that's perfectly average on 18.
So I'll do all right. So do 9 hits, so 5 on the rifles, hardcover, point of shock. Machine gun team. Nothing. Point of shock. Wow. You should. I'm gonna charge your ass. I don't care. We're Japanese. We like the fisticuffs.
Yeah, I know.
Point of shock each. Okay, so that was a 3, or was that your senior leader?
That was a senior leader.
Okay, so his lieutenant's in there.
So I got another senior leader
Over here.
Or do we have grenades?
Yes, and grenades are a little different in this too. You have 3 grenades. So you got to. Yeah, you could have thrown some grenades.
I still can.
You still can.
So I got 2 activations left.
So you got 2 commands. Yeah. So that's the tank.
Yep.
Yeah, your senior leader just did 1 command, right?
Actually, I could put him off of the 2. I could have fired off of the 2, and I could do 3 commands off the.
Yeah, and they have 3 grenades. You want to do that?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, let's do it.
Soften your ass up.
All right. So we forgot he's going to use the 2 to do the firing of the section, and then he's going to have his lieutenant or his platoon sergeant throw 3. They're going to throw 3 grenades. So 2d6,
2d6 each.
Yep. So just do them one at a time.
Yeah.
So that'll make it. That'll make it. They all make it. Okay. So it's 3 hits. I have to check it. I think it's 3 hits.
3 hits each.
Yeah, which would be like 9 hits.
9.
9. Hand grenades. To reflect the superiority of the number 36 Mills bomb of the Japanese grenade, all grenades used by the Empire and Dominion force will use 3 hit dice in all terrain. Wow. And it reduces cover by 1, right? 9 hits? Oh, damn, this is going to hurt.
So everybody, is it just Japanese or everybody's grenades?
My grenades only do 2 dice.
Oh.
The British grenades are better. So we'll do 5 and 4 again. This is probably what's going to hurt me. All right, we'll do 5 and 4 again. All right, so the Mills bomb, superior Mills bomb does 3 dice in all, 3 dice. So he hit 3 times, which is 9. So do 5 on the rifles, reducing cover by 1. A point of shock. Really? Yeah, because you dropped me down to soft cover.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just another point of shock, and then the machine gun. There you go. 2 dead. No, 1 dead and 2 shock.
2 shock.
It's not the leader. Still, though, a full salvo and 9 grenades hits, and I lost a guy and took 4 shock.
So your junior leader?
No. Don't take him out.
Flag bearer?
Not him either. Just take a random dude out.
We'll take a guy off the back because you probably want to charge.
Yes. All right. So that's a 2, a 4, a 3, which means you got
a 4 over
left
here.
over here. Yeah, another 4. What are those guys going to do? And it's not a double phase, right? Thank God. Extra phase, whatever you want to call it. Like needing scouts to spot for indirect fire. Yeah, there's a lot of things, just like the 1940 book. There's a lot of things that you can. They're just rules upgrades, basically. Like that, using 2 chain of command dice to end games. We've used that quite a bit.
I'm going to see if I can bring them out of the fringe.
Oh, boy. Yeah, they're making it. I'm gonna bring my camera over. Some actual jungle movement. Look at that. 2. All right, bring them out. So now I got the squad over here that's just going to sit there for the rest of the game, not doing anything. I should have waited and brought them in off my jump off, my mobile jump off.
Well, if you did that, I probably would have pulled these guys back.
You would have went after my knee mortar squad.
Yeah.
That's what I was afraid of.
So it was, I had you either way.
Yeah, you're the one that's surrounded. Why am you got to bring it right where we
The
want
poor
them.
Japs, they've got us surrounded.
We got them right where we want them. All right, so that's it for you.
That was everything.
All right. Andre's last action was to move these guys. They did make it. They got a good roll. They're out of the jungle in the open, and they're moving that direction. So we move on to the Japanese.
The double phases.
Do I really only have one chain of command point?
Because you keep spending them.
That's true. Oops. Battery level low.
Battery low, battery low.
Battery level low. Let me change real quick here. Take a quick break. Hopefully Andre took his mic off. Yeah. Japanese phase. Couple fives. Oh man. See, I could have done my mobile chain of or my mobile deployment point now. All right, 2, 3, 4.
Pretty decent rolls.
I'm gonna have to. I think I'm just gonna have to unload on your boys.
Yeah.
You got HE4, so he'll fire off an HE shell and then move if I kill you. 2. I'm gonna do a fisticuffs over there, and then with the.
Don't you have to move first?
Nope, that's that's bolt action. Chain of command, you can do it however you want.
Sweet.
Which is way better. I always hated that about bolt action.
It's a silly ass rule.
I mean, I guess it's a game balance. I don't know why. You should be able to do either way you want.
Yeah.
It would open up so much more tactical possibilities. Being forced to do it in one way is, I mean, in its own way,
it is what
choice.
It is.
Yeah.
It's one of those rules that can be infuriating when it totally jacks up a possibility.
Yeah. Like there's so many things I could do with this. Oh, damn, I can't bring my. No, I could. I could bring my senior leader in with my 3 chain command points over here with my scout squad. And then order the, what's his face? The satchel charge to go at. That's what I'm doing. This is it. This is all or nothing. Satchel charge, fisticuffs. I'm going all in on this turn. Okay. So first thing I'll do, I'm going to fire the cannon at the boys. And then I'm going to spend my 3 chain of command points to reactivate my scout squad as a jump off point and bring my senior leader in over here. And he's going to order the satchel charge to attack. And then that squad is going to bonsai charge those dudes. So it should be an action-packed phase.
Yes, sir.
So we'll start with the tank. HE4. And we'll just do overhead, I guess. Or do we want to do? We'll do a side shot. Okay, so it's a oh no, it's a HE doesn't count the. I was gonna say I need the green dice, but I'm firing HE. So here we go. Needing 4s. That's 3 hits.
Ouch.
In the open, because I'm reducing your Kuni grass cover by 1.
Kuni grass.
Don't roll.
Okay,
just don't roll 2 5s.
Split them up.
2 points of shock.
1 for each dude, huh?
They both got a point of shock. Okay, well, whatever.
So I'm not pinned yet?
Not yet. Not in hard cover yet. Next up, we'll try I guess we'll do the satchel next. So I'll bring in my inferior senior leader. Off of those guys. So that means I got to burn my 3 chain of command points. And then I'm going to have my dude go out. Bonsai. Yeah. I don't know what it does. I don't know how it works. Let me check satchel charge real quick. What's your armor? 6?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Spirit of Bushido. Oh man, the Japanese apply a -1 roll to all bad things happen when they have 5 command dice and retain all their jump off points.
Oh wow.
But I only rolled 1 bad thing. It was a 1. So I don't know if it
So you rolled a 0.
Yeah, does that? What was I looking for? Oh yeah, satchel charge. Bruises, 0 attack. Satchel charge. Where the hell is the satchel charge? Swords. What is the satchel charge? Hollow, no. Grenade dischargers. Swords. Ambush. Pre-game barrage. 0 attack. Tank killer team.
So there might not be special rules for the satchel charges. It's just regular rules, right?
Yeah. I don't remember what it is though. Is it like now I gotta look in the.
You had a rule book.
Yeah, I know. Do I have one?
Don't you?
Somewhere. Anyone know what the satchel charge AP is by any chance? Before I start digging through another book here. More papers, business papers. Disembarking. Shit. Does anybody know what a satchel charge AP is? Satchel charge and the standard is 8. Oh, 6. Nice. Whoa. Oh, did you want to fire your Overwatch or whatever?
I mean, if I...
Let me bring my camera around just in case I blow it up.
Do you get cover for my rear fender?
Probably. Let me redo. Okay. So he was here?
Yeah.
Banzai. We're coming out. Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm not done yet. I'm going to throw a smoke grenade. Since I have my senior leader in
Might
there.
as well.
Just to try to give my guy a little bit of cover, we will throw a smoke grenade out. So just drop it like right there. So I'll give you a -1 to hit. So you'll be hitting on 5s now. And just roll them right in here. Hold on. All right, so I've run out with the satchel charge. Well, first I brought my inferior senior leader in. Satchel charge ran out. The inferior senior leader, before he had him run, he was the second command. We threw a smoke grenade to block that Valentine who's on Overwatch. So he's going to see if he can take him down.
Oh, 4 hits. Wow.
That's not good. Even with the smoke grenade.
Well, so hard cover?
Yeah, he's dead.
No.
Hard cover?
Because I'm shooting all over the back end of my...
yeah, that's right.
My tank.
Hard cover. So then a point of shock. Doesn't matter. He's going to die right now anyway.
You mean he's going to remove a point of shock as soon as the charge goes off?
Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So satchel charge is AP 6. I'm hitting the sides, so it's 4s, 5s, and 6s for me. 3 And see if Andre can block it. Oh yeah, more than enough. 1, 2, 5.
Wow.
Okay. Well, that was fun.
You got your satchel
I
charge
can
off.
see how this game is definitely not going my way tonight. But I'm dead, so he dies in the attack. Is that like a bad thing then? Team killed. 4. So that's -1 because I have that.
I can't imagine a
guy
satchel charge, Japanese satchel. I mean,
Why not?
he's
It's a
for the
team.
glory of the. Well,
Okay.
it's for the glory of the empire. I mean, if anything, it was a good thing.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, there's no downside to that.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say because I got that Spirit of Bushido, so I would
You
-1
do.
to that roll if I
But-
have all my jump off points and all my command dice. But
Yeah.
we'll just say it's not gonna happen. All right. So he ran out there, blew up, but did nothing.
He rattled my cage.
That was my chance. Of course, Andre rolls 5s and 6s on 6
I was
dice.
sweating when you got 3 hits.
Yeah, me too. I was.
Damn.
Okay, now we're gonna. With the 3.
Well, this is the one that really matters
2.
for you.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna make it. So we'll move into fisticuffs.
You had to get 1 inch.
Yeah, we got there. So we're
that
gonna move
was
in.
12 minus 3.
Now we will fight for the Emperor. It's go time.
So do I get a shot at you as you come in?
No, you have to be on Overwatch for that. I think you're thinking chain of command.
Oh, no,
I mean, bolt action. Sorry. All right, what do we have?
So this is simultaneous because
Yeah, it's simultaneous.
do I get any bonus for hardcover?
Yeah, you're gonna have way more dice than me probably because you get a
Really?
machine gun bonus. You got SMG. You got senior leader. You got
Oh, damn.
This is a suicide charge.
I got a lot of good shit.
It's a suicide. I'm not going to survive it.
Do
But
you get any good bonsai?
no, I didn't buy
Stuff?
that. No, not really.
Mm.
No, I'd have to use the bonsai rule
Yeah.
or ruse, but I didn't buy it, and it would have to be done by a senior leader.
Which
Which
is
I don't
problematic.
Have over? Yeah, I don't have one. So yeah, it's just a regular old attack. Nothing special here. Where is the chart for fisticuff dice? Vehicles. The hell is it? Oh, here we go. All right, per man, not including leader, 1d6. So count how many guys you have minus leaders. I'll count how many I have.
10.
Damn, I only got 8 guys left over there. What happened to all my guys? Did I lose a bunch of dudes?
You lost 1 and you were short-staffed to begin with, right?
God, I thought I haven't lost.
Or did you lose both guys out of that squad?
I don't remember how I'm down to.
Actually, I think, yeah, both your casualties were out of this squad.
But still, I
down
should
2
have.
guys.
I was at 8 riflemen. I see 4. What the hell happened to the
I
rest
see
of them?
7 riflemen.
Am I missing some? Oh, these are part of the machine
Oh.
gun team.
So you got 5. You got, or actually,
So
okay, yeah. So you got 4 riflemen, a junior leader, and your machine gun team.
I got 2 dead riflemen over here. What the hell happened to the rest of them? Okay, anyway, doesn't matter.
3, 6, 9, 12.
1, 2,
Did you get a
3,
couple
4,
from
5,
this
6,
group?
7. No, I don't think they were.
Because you got a hell of a lot more guys here than you did.
Oh yeah, I
over there.
do. Yeah, I think there's too many. There were supposed to be 9. I had 8. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You got another one over here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so one of these guys is actually supposed to be in this squad.
Yeah, I was counting 10 riflemen over here.
Yeah. Well, it's not like that's going to tip the balance or anything.
Well, you never know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I got 8. 8 to start with. 2, 4, 6.
Did I have to remember how many I had?
Yeah, you got to start counting them up here.
I did count them.
I got 2 for my leader command initiatives. Okay. For your leader command initiatives, you're going to have, you got a senior leader.
And a junior.
So you got 5 plus whatever there's more dice up here.
5 for my leaders.
Yep.
Okay.
Per D6 enemy moved. I guess I could have just moved 1 D6. Huh? Why did I move 2 for? That's just going to give you 2 more dice. I only needed to go 1 inch.
Yeah, you only went 1.
Okay. So
So
we'll
I
say
get
1.
1.
1, yeah.
Okay.
Points of shock. 2 points of shock minus 1.
So you got 5 total?
I have 5 shock.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. So that's why I rolled 2d6. So then that's going to be minus 2 for me.
Actually, you went 12 inches, didn't you?
Yeah, I went right past you. Per SMG, so you get 2 more for your SMG.
So 2 for the SMG.
Yep. 4 for the LMG.
Where'd you see the dice were?
On top of the bank there. Up here.
Oh.
So you might just capture me outright. I only have 8 dice.
So you said 4 for the LMG?
Yep.
Okay.
Defending heavy cover. So 1 for every 2 dice. Yeah. Why did I do this for? So you're gonna get 1, 2.
So there's 10.
Do you have
22, so that's another 11 dice.
So what are you at total?
10, 20, 33.
I got 8. So if you have 4 times as many, you just
Nope, I didn't 4 times.
immediately the side with the fewer dice immediately falls back and takes 8 shock.
You'd probably rather if you do that than continue.
8 times 4 is what? And what'd you have?
Actually, 30. No, maybe it is. Yeah. 8 and 8 are 16, 32. And I said 33.
So you have 4 times. So I charge in, get driven back, and I fall back with 8 shock. Oh, I sent them out as a scout team. That's right. Part of that scout team was, but I still had 1 too many guys in this squad.
I thought your scout team came out of those.
No, it came from one of these 2.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'll just fall back 3d6 and take 8 shock.
So how does the jungle French work there?
So I'll fall back 6 inches.
So do you just fall back to the jungle
I think
fringe?
I just go through it in a panic.
Okay. So you're just pop out on the other side of the
Yeah,
jungle?
just put me back there. And actually, that's going to give me 8 more shock. That might break me there because I already had 5.
Yeah.
And how many
So
guys do
that'd
I
be
have?
4 each.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, you got 9 dudes.
And I took 8 plus.
So 4 on each.
Yeah, 4 on each.
So you're at 7 here.
And 6.
So 13.
So I'm pinned. Well, that didn't work out how I planned. So the assault it was over before it began. Andre had 33 dice? I had 8. And so he was
32 to repel you.
He was 4 times over, so he just repelled the attack before he got there. I fell back 3d6 and took 8 shock, which means I'm at 13 shock with 9 guys. I'm pinned. So that did not go well. So, but I didn't lose anyone.
No.
I did not. It just says if one side has more than 4 times as many dice as the other, the side with fewer dice immediately falls back 3d6 with backs to the enemy. Oh. So you can come back and take me out.
So you're facing down the tank.
Yep. Yeah, we're in trouble over here. My satchel charge blew up ineffectively against the side of the tank. I have no answer for it. Well, my answer is down there. But I have a feeling you're just going to drive up there and probably take me out. So I think that's it for me. Finally. So it's your phase, Andre.
Woohoo!
An ineffective attack. Without Tanaka, it just wasn't the same.
They didn't have their hearts in it.
No. 2, 2, 2, 3. They were mourning Tanaka. That's why they did it.
Okay, I'm going to pivot my tank.
Yeah, there's nothing to be afraid of anymore.
And I guess I can go ahead and fire, huh?
Yep. They'll be in soft cover.
Yep.
Okay. I guess roll it. Where are we at? How about just right in there? First thing up, this Valentine's pivoted. He's going to fire at the pin squad, needing 4s. 2 hits.
Do I need, because of the pivot, do I need 5s?
No, you're thinking bolt action.
Okay.
Blue will be the machine gun squad. 2 points of shock. Okay, so what are we at now?
8 and 7, 15 on 9.
Okay, so we're all about to break. We're going to break soon. Okay, so that was a 3.
Yep. And then
let's pull some of these.
All
right, we'll figure out
lots of 2s. So I can't do any of my individual teams on 2s, can I?
Teams or
yeah.
Oh, no, those are 1s.
Yeah.
You can activate sections on 2s.
So I could do 2 sections, or I could do a section in the senior leader, and it's basically all the same.
Yep.
Unless I bring in another section.
Yeah, that's just what you need. More guys. You have 2 more sections, right? Which is crazy.
So yeah, I'll just move everybody up.
Okay. You take the camera. I'm gonna use the restroom.
So we've got a rare Andre update. Travis has stepped out, and I activated on a senior leader with 2 of the 2s, making a 4. Moved this squad up, didn't quite make it to the fringe, but got a pretty good move, rolled 3 dice, and pulled 2 shock with the senior leader. Over in the jungle, after repelling the attack, we were a little leery of lurking Japanese, and we rolled 2 dice and went 2 inches.
Nice.
And that was all 3 of my 2s. And you already saw the tank, so he's set to do a tank shock. If Travis wasn't pinned, he might even think of getting out of the way.
Yeah, it would. That was tank shock time. Oh man, we gotta look that up. I think you might have a good chance of destroying that squad with the tank shock.
Well, and if not, coming up behind you.
So you're done?
I am done.
Okay. Man, that squad's right there too. Holy crap.
Yeah, I rolled 3 dice,
Yeah.
pulled the shock.
Back to the Japanese. Double phase.
Ooh.
2 3s and a 1.
Not horrible.
Nope. Too bad I don't have anything left to bring in. All right. We'll figure something out. So we can't see each other right now?
No. Because you were back behind the fringe.
All right. We'll start off with the tank again at the boys. Least I could do is kill that thing off, right? We'll start off with the 3 with the tank. We'll see if we can finish off the one more and they're pinned. 2 more and they break. So needing 4s. That's only one hit.
I'm like, either kill them or
In the open.
nothing.
That's a point of shock.
So 3 on 2.
So they're
So we're in
pinned.
hard cover.
Yeah. Could have been. The only thing better would have been if you just rolled a 1 or a 2 or a 3. Actually, a 3 would have been a shock. Okay, so that's 1 3. Oh wait, I have a bow gun too. I didn't realize that.
What?
I could have been firing that this whole time.
Hey, you've got another one back here. You can fire back this way.
I've always wanted to fire that one. I'll fire again. Needing 4s. 3 hits, but this time in hard cover. I didn't realize that thing had a bow gun on it. Point of shock. So that's going to break them. So roll 2d6. Ooh, and then add 6 to that and fall back that many. I'll move them. That way it'll look better on the camera. 11. Oh, did you roll? It's d6?
You said 2d6
Yeah,
plus 6.
Oh,
so
that's
11
right.
plus 6 is 17.
Okay. So they're back here. Broken.
Breaker,
All right, roll
breaker.
a bad thing, Andre.
Breaker, breaker.
Probably -1. Team breaks on a 2 has got to be a -1. Okay, so that's that. It's a 3. Another 3. I'll pull 2 shock off of that squad with my junior leader. Just to maybe help. It might help me out with the tank shock. Maybe.
It won't hurt.
Then a 1. My scout team is going to have to. They'll just stay there, I guess. I don't know what else to do with them. Okay. Another 3. I pulled 2 shock off of them. Maybe it'll help with the inevitable tank shock. So they broke. They ran back 17 inches. They got 4 shock with 2 guys. So my tank is now free to move. Of course, I got two other tanks to deal with, but that's just how it is. So we'll move on to the next phase. Okay. Second phase. Chain of command point. I've said so many chain of command points, yet I don't have any.
I'm still working on my first die.
Wow. I've gotten like probably 2 dice worth, at least 2 dice worth. Because I've used it, twice now? The 3? I don't know. I've used a lot.
You've burned a bunch.
So 2, 2, 3, 4. So I'll move the tank again. So the tank's just going to haul ass down the road. Whoa. 12, 13, 16 inches.
That's moving. Hello.
We got to. If we can take out your 2 tanks, we might have a chance. You never know. Stranger things have happened. That's a 3. Where's my junior leader? Oh, he's over there with those guys. We're gonna move these guys back this way. They're on the fringe though, right?
Yeah.
So I got to roll a fringe dice. 4. Can you bring the camera around and point at these guys? Uh, 3-inch move. So they're just going to come back. Yeah, so that scout team is from a different squad. So does that mean I can't? Can I bring them into my squad if it makes the squad bigger than it was? Or are they just kind of stuck as a scout team now? I think I have. I don't think I can make the squad bigger than it was.
But the reality is, why couldn't you?
Yeah.
I mean, no, you may
Ah,
not pass.
Sorry. You're not welcome.
We're full, guys. We're full.
I'm just going to have them join the machine gun squad, then team.
I can't command anybody else.
I'm just full of I can't. Yeah. I'm at my limit. I only command so many guys. It's in my, the union contract. So we'll just have them join the machine gun team. This squad moved back with the 4, and then the senior leader had these guys, the scout team, join the machine gun team. So now we have one giant squad, and we're gonna hopefully be able to deal with them. Hopefully, my tank can deal with them, and we'll be back in command of the game. I think that's. Oh wait, I got some. That was a 3, 4. I got a couple 2, so I can move these 2 squads. I'm gonna move my. These squads are gonna move up. So these guys
out of the fringe.
Oh wow, they are out of the fringe and into the open. At least we're in the open.
You got that going for you. Oh, Finn, come on, make up your mind, dude.
Yeah, he's
no, yes, maybe.
So it's a 5-inch move out.
It's hard to decide.
So they're coming out. E-motor squad. They'll just stay in the grass, I guess. Oops.
Well, if you pull them out of the grass, they could run, but
yeah, we'll come out of the grass.
And then that way they're in the open when I spring my ambush.
At least they're. That's right. You still got 2 squads off the board, don't you? And something else. Okay, there we go. I had these 2 squads made it. They made it past the jungle fringe. Pretty good. They got a 6, so they're 5. They're on the road now. The mortar squad ran out of the grass. And at least they're in the open. So that's it for me. So it's Andre's phase. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 2, 3, 5. Okay, he's almost to his first chain of command dice.
So close. All right. So how does an ambush work?
An ambush.
Yeah.
Well, you have to ambush off of a jump off point.
Right.
So
I come off within 6 inches of the jump off point.
I think it's within 12.
Right? Oh.
If you're in the jungle, you can ambush. Well, let me look it up.
Okay.
Yeah. It's different in the jungle.
Everything's different in the jungle.
Yeah, it is. The jungle, man.
And do I need a dice to...
I think you can do it with just a few points.
Okay. I'm thinking I better use these points while I've got them. Took me all game to get to 4.
It did.
Or actually, no, I'm at 5 now.
Notes in here somewhere. Force morale. Entire sections can ambush in jungle instead of teams, but the section must remain after the ambush. Teams ambushing can still be removed. Can't deploy into close combat with an ambush. So your experienced jungle troops can ambush with 4 chain of command points up to 12 inches. As long as you're in the jungle. So you could probably...
So does the grass count? Or it
has to be jungle.
But it's 12 inches.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can get right up into the fringe probably up there and see out.
Yep, yep.
All right, go for it.
Vickers.
A Vickers?
A Vickers.
Oh, man. That's 10 dice.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Damn.
I know, that's like as much as your whole squad. Here you go. Here's your Vickers. So it's a team with no leader. That's what a Vickers is.
Okay. Well.
Hold on. Let me get the camera on the Vickers. Okay. Actually, do it again. Let me move this tree so you can see the Vickers. Sorry.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, now I'm ready. All right, 10 shots. Who are you shooting at?
How about
Bonsai.
Damn. I guess I ought to go after the knee mortars, huh?
And you can pull them off of there too after you fire.
Yeah.
You can just leave.
Yeah, this is not a suicide mission.
Okay. So the knee mortars. So need fuller. Okay, hold on. Oops. Andre has used, what did I say? 3 dice? 3 points.
4 points.
4 points? Okay.
Pretty sure you said 4.
We'll double check it. But he used some of his points to bring in a Vickers support unit. Off of that jump off point there in ambush, he's going to fire at the knee mortars and then run back into the jungle. So needing 4s.
Wow. 5 hits.
5 hits. Okay. Can you hand me 1 die, please? Or yeah, 3. Actually, it's all one big squad, so it doesn't matter. 2 dead.
2 dead and a shock.
It's not the leader. So I'll take 2 crewmen off. Take the 2 guys with SMGs that shouldn't be there.
Fair enough.
They're just cannon fodder. I had to use something.
Speaking of shouldn't be there.
So there goes the Vickers. They popped up, fired off, and then melted back into the jungle. Killed a couple guys in the knee mortar squad. All right, next, what else you got?
And with a 1, I could redeploy them and fire at the other squad.
Good. It's like, hey, we're back.
We're back. Okay.
We're back.
So I can activate both tanks. Do you have a preference of which one first?
Are you going to do a tank shock?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we should probably look that up. Why don't you... Here, I'll give you the rule book. What's for what it's worth. It's all messed up.
Okay.
You do that. I know that the more shock you have, like the worse it is.
Yeah.
Like you have to pass. I want to say command or.
I know it doesn't mean much unless there's
in bolt action. I know you pass a command test, a command check, and you just get out of the way. Chain of command, I'm not. It happens so rarely in both games, really. Doesn't
Yeah.
happen very often.
Well, it's just tough to get somebody to sit still for it.
It's handy when someone pinned directly in front of you.
Well, I did have to spend a turn refacing.
Oh, wow. We're looking at tank shock right now. If anyone's still watching. No.
Okay, got it here.
What does it say?
Each team or crewed support weapon contacted by tanks will roll a d6, needing to roll above the amount of shock that each team currently has.
Okay.
If they succeed, they evade the tank and may move 2d6 in any direction.
Even if they're pinned?
I guess it scares them out of their pinned spot.
Okay.
If the team fails to roll over their current shock rating, 1d6 men will be crushed by the tank, with the rest being moved 4 inches away from the tank. Any crewed weapon will be destroyed.
All right. So I can't roll. I got 6 and 7. I can't roll over either one.
Yep.
Either team. All right, hold on. So the tank shock, I have to roll over the amount of shock per team, which I can't do. There's 7, 6. So I lose a D6 worth of guys. Is that it? I think it was, I lose D6 per team.
If they
crushed.
succeed, they evade the tank and may move 2d6.
Yeah,
If they fail, 1d6 men will be crushed by the tank.
Okay, machine gun team crushed. Just
one guy.
Rifle team, 4 guys. That's pretty much the whole rifle team. No, there's one guy
I'm
left.
not sure you're...
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, each team. So there were 2 rolls there.
Okay, and then I move
4 inches away from me into fisticuffs with...
Oh, we'll just say they get captured. They roll right back into these guys, and that's it for them. So passes that squad.
Yeah. On the upside, you lost...
So I got to roll some
shock.
bad things. I lost 15 shock. Yeah, cool. All right. I did. At least I lost all my shock. And I might just concede at this point. What do you think? It's getting kind of late. It's 9 o'clock already.
Okay. It's I mean, it's a long ways from over.
Yeah, it's well, I mean, yeah, it is.
You could still take my force morale down with a couple super lucky shots, but
yeah, bad things happen. So junior leader captured, -1, because I still have all my jump off points and all my So a 4. -2. That takes me down to 8. And then team wiped out, or section wiped out.
2.
-1 more. So I'm down to 7. I'm only down to 7.
Yeah. I mean, you're still in it, but
still in it. Well, okay, we'll see what we're gonna do next. I'm just getting kind of tired. We're already at it for 3 hours, and we've been doing this since 5. So
is there
4 hours.
If I move and shoot, is it different than just shooting?
I think you can move 1d6 and fire at full effect still.
Okay.
But I think it is a -1 to your hit roll.
Okay, so might as well just stay put.
Okay. Let me so you're gonna take a shot. If you take me out here, I'm definitely gonna concede. The tank is literally my only hope. And my armor is what, 3? Your AP 5. All right. Next up, this Valentine's the one that took the satchel charge is gonna fire at the Chiha. It's a hit. So Chiha's got very light armor, only 3. Whiffed again. 2 net hits. All right, roll a d6. 5. We'll check the table. It's got to be good, right? Wasn't there a time where 5, like you rolled a 6 and it was like not a good thing?
Yeah, I'm thinking higher is not necessarily better on
2
this.
shock, whole machine gun knocked out. So my whole machine gun's down.
That's not horrible.
No, that's good. The Chiha took 2 shock and the whole machine gun is knocked out.
So that's my 2 3s, and now I've still got a 2 here.
Yep.
So they'll move to the fringe.
Into the fringe or to the fringe?
Well, they can only move.
Oh, that's right. You got to move up to it.
Yeah, because I mean, I could try and move 1 and roll a 6 and get into it, but
yeah,
if I rolled a 1 or a 2,
I think 1 more shock, that tank is dead. And you got 2 tanks to shoot at it.
yeah.
So it's the chances
Unless-
of the Chiha making it are slim.
How can you? How do you remove shock?
I have to use the junior leader inside's got to pull it. So I mean,
Okay,
couldn't do anything else. You could pull the shock.
Well, I mean, if you could ditch back into,
Oh yeah. Well,
and then
he's only got 2 commands. So I guess I could pull a shock and try to drive backwards or something. I don't know. It hardly matters. You still have another 2 squads on off the board?
no, yeah, actually. So I've got the Vickers and these boys.
Mm.
And
Let's see here.
that's me.
That's you. All right. So is there how bad is it for me right now? Bad enough to concede yet? I lost ace. I'm down to 2 sections and my knee motors.
You've still got enough firepower that if you can get it.
I'm so spread out though. These most of my forces over here with nothing to do.
Yeah. So
I got 1 squad here.
You gotta.
They're going to get enveloped.
Well, the thing is, it's going to take me another 3-4 turns to come over and pincer you.
Yeah, and then I'll never get here by then. You can just deploy another squad in here with your Vickers and block me, and then your tank and 2 tanks can take out my tank. Continue down this road. Yeah, I think we've shown enough of the rules off. I'm ready to call it. It's been 4 hours.
Yeah, no, I get the brain drain. This is not an easy game on the head.
No, it's not. It does take quite a bit of brain power especially with all the new rules.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's not an easy game to begin with, and
all right, we'll call it. I'll call it. We'll call it. Yeah, the Japanese are going to withdraw. It's not like over. It's not. I maybe could, but
if this was a campaign, you would definitely be pulling out right now.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. But we'll come back and we'll wrap it up. Okay, yeah, like I said, given enough time, yes, I could bring these guys up. Andre's got a Vickers, a squad he could bring in here, block me.
I've also got an entrenchment for the Vickers.
And then there's a pincer movement with 2 squads on my 1. He's got the 2 tanks, can take my. I mean, it's not looking good. It's not like I'm in imminent danger of a total collapse at the moment. But I can see the writing on the wall.
It would take me probably 4 turns to really start putting pressure on you, depending on what you did with your Chiha. I mean, realistically, you need to retreat and regroup, get your shock off. So not much would probably happen for 4 turns, but at the point when I'm got you in a double pincer over here,
Right.
I should be able to, that should be enough firepower to take you down there.
Yeah. So I'll just we'll pull back. Yeah, we lost Tanaka early. Just a freak machine gun bullet
fire,
took him down, which kind of put a damper on us. It wasn't the worst thing in the world, but losing a senior leader is never a good thing. And then there was just some bad luck. That was the charge. I didn't realize. I mean, we played this before. We know how fisticuffs can get, but man, 30-something dice.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that many. I was expecting to maybe get lucky and take out your leaders and drop your force morale.
Even if you're 2-1 on the dice, it's we've had several times where twice as many dice and you wind up pulling out a victory.
Yeah, it's not unheard of. But 4-1, yeah, we ran up, we got blasted, and we ran back, and that was that. So that was a bad idea. Yeah, it was not a great game for the Japanese. But overall, I do like these jungle rules are cool. I like using the pips I like the mobile jump off point is super cool. I would love to incorporate that into other games.
And honestly, I think that probably hurt you more than it helped you. It was really cool to showcase it.
Yeah.
And in this scenario, having the extra sections back here, but honestly, coming at me in one big wave, in hindsight, might have been a more advantageous move.
Possibly.
But
then you could have just completed the objective by taking out my guys.
But I still had to get... Yeah, but getting through jungle, man.
Getting through the fringe is insane.
Yeah.
At least we rolled so many ones. I mean, on average, it's not going to be that hard normally, but we had an inordinate amount of rolling ones to get through that jungle fringe.
But, I mean, the way we're playing it, you got a fringe on both sides. And you hit the fringe, that's 1 die roll. And normally you're going to get stuck in the fringe, so it's another single die roll to get into the jungle proper. You get across, and then you got a die roll.
Yeah.
So you're looking at a minimum probably 6 turns to get across a hunk of jungle like that.
Yeah, you're probably better off just going around it. If you're trying to move fast, don't go through the jungle.
Yeah.
If you can set up in the jungle, what we need is like one big jungle. So it's like when you're fighting in a huge jungle.
I thought about suggesting that
maybe next time we do this, we'll do that. We'll have like half the board just be one big jungle. Maybe like one little path through it. So there'll be a lot of fighting. I tried to do that. I mean, I spread it out because I knew little clumps were just not going to do it.
Well, and that could work. You just got a road going through the jungle. So you'd have fringe all along the road. So going crossing the road would really suck. But
yeah,
you'd be able to move around, and only a 12-inch visibility, but
it'd be fun. So yeah, maybe next time we'll do this, we'll try the Japanese on defense, because they have some really awesome bunker rules, spider holes. They can make it it looks really hard to take out Japanese bunkers. Not easy.
Well, it's lots of sniper teams, flamethrowers, and satchel charges.
Yep. Yeah, you definitely have to be kitted out just for that mission. But I think in the one in the book, like the Japanese only get the 2 bunkers and like 1 support pointer. They don't get a whole lot.
Well, as the bunkers are badass, though.
So I think next time we'll try that. I do have one Japanese bunker that I made. That's pretty cool. But anyway, I do like the rules. Refreshes the game. I mean, it was tough for us just because it's new. This is our first time playing it. I took a bunch of notes, but still there's a lot to it. It's a lot.
It's not just a couple things. It's a lot of different things.
Almost a whole new game. Yeah, there's tons of stuff. All of it's cool, but it's going to take a few times to like get dialed in with it. So anyway, yeah, so it's fun. If you don't have it and you play Chain of Command, I would definitely recommend getting it. a lot of stuff you can put into other games. It doesn't have to just be specific stuff. I mean, it's like the 1940 campaign book. We use the rules from that in just regular games. So they're just good generic rules changes that you can use, adapt to other theaters quite easily. I'd maybe skip the Jungle Fringe. That's very specific to the jungle. Don't put that in like Normandy or anything. But other than that, yeah, it's super awesome. So thanks to Andre for coming out. Again, thanks to our live streamers, viewers,
Hanging
helping
with us on a hard fought.
Hard game, 4 hours long, brain drain. I'm wiped. But it was fun. I liked it. Yeah, so check out our social media stuff. Check out our Patreon if you want to help the channel out. And with that, let us know what you guys think of the rules. You know, if we made any glaring mistakes, let us know that as well, as we appreciate it. We'll incorporate it next time. So again, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time. Oh man, that was a good game. It was fun.
It was interesting. Just so many different dynamics, and
only an hour and 6 minute long video. Probably like half of that is the intro, because the intro and the plans and all that is probably a good 20 minutes.
Oh wow. Well, but it was an action packed.
It was fun. Yeah, I liked it.
I did a lot of different shit that. Yeah. I mean, the only thing that really didn't happen was the bunkers, but like you said, you got a kit out just for that. So having bunkers is literally its own thing.
Let's see here. Brooks said, what were the Japanese support choices? We had the zero attack. We used to roost scouts out, the Chiha, and then satchel charge. So yeah, and cinematic tabletop just got here. Well, if you're really diehard, you could go back and watch the live stream. It should be on the channel here, or you can just wait for the edited version in a few days. Yeah, Mark said losing Tanaka was
well,
losing a senior leader is always bad.
It also really was a bummer because the knee mortars needed him.
I only fired those once. I was expecting those to do all my heavy lifting for me.
I know, and well, that allowed me to have some flexibility with that unit because I didn't have to just hide back in the jungle.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm gonna I'll probably start editing in the morning. I think I'm burned out for the night to do anything else. So, but I'll start on it tomorrow. It's only an hour long, hour and 6 minutes and probably a good third of that is intro and outro. I'll be interested to see how much that's actual gameplay. But I was expecting like an hour and a half long video, but it
feels like it.
4 hours of Andre got here at 5.
Yeah,
and going nonstop since. So anyway, thanks again for hanging out, guys, and we'll see you guys next time.